and welcome once more to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Hit Me With Your One Shot. This time, we are going to be playing Castles and Crusades. Well, actually, they're all going to be playing Castles and Crusades. Our guest game master tonight is Jeremy Farkas from Troll Lord Games, the publisher of Castles and Crusades. And Jeremy, I'm going to hand it over to you.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. My name is Jeremy. I do a lot of production work for Troll Lord Games. I wrote the scenario that we're going to be playing today, including pretty much everything in the starter set for Castles and Crusades, which is more or less what we're going to be running through. Fairly modified, to adjust to the curve of their levels. But really, what we're here for today is the characters. I really got to know who these characters are so I can envision them and imagine them. So I'm gonna pass it along to all the players here.
Don't everybody jump in at once. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Well, fine. I'll go first then. I am Serana, an elven wizard who has seen decades and decades of adventuring. Although I'm just level 3.
I'm going to sneeze at it.
And yeah, I'm Duggan. I've come out of the mountains where I've diggied many holes. And now I'm here traveling with an elf. And that's not the greatest thing in the world, but you got to do what you got to do these days.
But you know you love me.
Well, I'm Theoman Verrill, one of the local clerics, and decided that it would be nice to get out of town for a little bit and join up with some adventurers.
And I'm Nim Wicket. I try very hard to be good. Unfortunately, sometimes I act before I think. You know, like this mirror that belongs to Duggan that I really got to slip back into his pocket because I picked it off of him before I realized what I was doing. Or there's that medal that the elf keeps talking about that might help Mom. I got to get me some of that too.
Mm-hmm.
Elves
I think we're gonna have a lot.
Anything about metal. Come on now.
Sounds like we're going to have a lot of fun then. To just kind of orient everybody, like I said, we're playing Castles and Crusades. This is very, very similar to any D20 class level based fantasy role-playing game you've played before. The principal difference is in what we call our primary and secondary attributes. So for everybody with a character sheet, if you look at your character sheet, you'll notice that some of your attributes have a little star or a bubble filled in next to them. Those indicate strengths of yours. Regardless of what your score is, that's something that you've dedicated time to and you're just better at it. If it's not filled in, those are your non-prime or your secondary attributes, and those represent weaknesses. So anytime outside of combat, when I call for a check or a saving throw, you will roll a d20, you will add your level, you will add the relevant modifier for the attribute, and you will tell me if it is prime or non-prime, because that tells me what to set the target number at. If it's prime, the default target number is a 12. If it's non-prime, it's an 18. So you're going to have a much more difficult time of hitting your non-primes. But that's basically combat's more typical of what you'd expect, rolling d20, adding your bonus hit, your relevant mod, and trying to beat an AC and then damage and whatever. But that's basically it. Now, to get things going, it is a crisp autumn morning when your party assembles in the town square of Grey Gulch. You were summoned here by the local mayor, a stout little halfling named Barman Paddlefoot, to answer the call to adventure. The mayor, town warden, guard captain, council members, and many townsfolk are gathered in the center of town by the old fountain to meet you. Over the din of excited mutters and prayers, the mayor stood atop a high stool so that everyone might see him, raises his hand as a call for silence. There's a hush as everybody leans in with anticipation. He then turns to you and speaks. Adventurers, our fate is in your hands. Beyond the edge of Grey Gulch, in that dark forest, and he gestures to the north of here, across a little stone bridge, where there's a dark pine forest, lurks a terrible evil. Val Tarnak, the giant, and his gang of goblin thieves. They call themselves the Grim-Handed Society and come forth extracting from us payment for precious security, which I would add they've not tendered in any meaningful way, but that's a given. More importantly, we've paid them everything we have, and still they come asking for more. They've emptied our silos, carted off our livestock, and taken everything that isn't nailed down. Winter is soon to be upon us, and we have nothing in storage. Our time of desperation grows ever more potent. And so I ask you to go into that forest, find that giant, and drive him off, kill him, do whatever you can. Just guarantee us some form of safety for the coming winter. Will you do this?
Well, of course.
Yeah, sure.
Duggan just smiles and says, I get to go kill goblins and giants together?
Yes, you do.
Well, you all seem rather...
Oh, go ahead.
You certainly seem capable of it. That's... to be honest, I didn't think anyone would come. We're rather remote up here in the north, and, well, you all seem more than capable. I don't have anything that I can pay you for this endeavor, but everyone in this town would be eternally grateful for you, and you would be champions to us to the end of our days.
Sweet.
The elf gets to go into a forest. I get to kill goblins and giants.
It sounds good.
Yeah. The cleric's going to heal me. The elf's going to stay out of my way. It's going to be good.
So upon your guys' very ready acceptance of this offer, there's this big there's like a sort of mix of a sigh of relief from everybody standing around you and this perceptible improvement in their spirits. Everybody starts standing up, their eyes get bright, and they all start you hear murmurs of people looking around, talking to each other. And several people kind of clasp you on the back. It's like, yeah, thank you so much. Oh, this is going to be great. Thank you. We cannot believe, man, you got to come by when this is all sorted out. I'll drinks on me, whatever.
Yep.
But eventually people start to dissipate, and the mayor gets down from his stool and he says, well, is there anything you need? And he looks over to the woods. He's like, it's not going anywhere.
Impatient, huh?
it's a rather important thing that needs to get done. I don't want them coming back.
I mean, so how deep do they roll into town when they roll into town?
Like their numbers?
Yeah.
They've come as many as 20. But that's not very common. And the giant almost never comes. He sends his toadies out. They come around and bang on people's door. Looking around, this is a very small hamlet. This is maybe 100 people that live here. And you haven't seen a stout soldier among the lot of them. And so when you ask this, he's like, well, suddenly he's got all these excuses. Well, there's not a lot of them, but they're really scary.
Last time they were in town, John was sick and he just really wasn't feeling up to it.
Right. Well, the truth of the matter is a number of our stoutest hearts have gone in there to try to deal with it. None of them have come back. Sometimes we get ransom letters from the giant, but it's been a while since we've gotten one of those even.
The giant sends letters?
He knows his letters, apparently, or he has someone who does. Yeah. Weasley little
Could we
creatures.
see one?
Yeah, of course. He calls to one of his scribes. Go and fetch one of the letters. Yes, I don't care which one. Just get one of them. And this scribe leaves. And he's just kind of there waiting impatiently. You seem to get the idea that this is a very fastidious, irritable little bugger. And eventually the scribe returns holding this very large scroll, which he passes over to the halfling. Barman unfurls it and he shows it all to you, written with an enormous script, very kind of clumsily, is a letter demanding a sum of 20 gold for the safe return of someone called Gorm Flintfingers.
20 gold. Do you happen to have a small sack?
A sack?
Yes, sack.
He's a halfling. Everything's on him small. That's a little personal, don't you think?
Duggan, you yourself stand nary a foot taller than half the elf. It is not your place to cast stones in glass houses.
I'm looking to not dwell on those comments. He's like, I've got one here for spare change. It's a little, maybe about that big. Little thing.
I grab it and I look at it. Yeah, that's about right to hold 20 coins. And then he heads off and starts gathering stones. And starts adding stones to it until it weighs about the same as 20 gold coins.
Okay.
Ties it closed, puts it on his zip.
That was my pouch. He just shakes his head. He's like,
You did ask us if there was anything we needed. I think a pouch is a small thing to give up for what we're going to do for you.
fine.
Everything. Never mind.
All right.
The gesture was largely perfunctory. We've nothing left.
I can't offer him your bounty of 20 gold coins. I don't have a receptacle. I apologize. Duggan, shall we?
Yes, because while I do have 20 gold coins, I'm not getting paid to give them money. I'm just here to kill them.
All right. I'm good.
Well, now if you can resolve it without killing him, I don't care. But just get him out of here.
That is not what we talked about. As I just put the axe on my shoulder and start walking.
I follow, pointedly staying behind since he said he wanted me to stay out of the way. Just kind of a subtle dig at him.
I'll run up behind Duggan and I'll go, it's little, well, I guess you two are on approximately the same level. I would be afraid of talking back to Nim, considering at the vertical level that he's at. He might be able to damage some valuable gems, as they were.
He can't even take care of the goblins that are extorting him. I'm not worried.
I'm Nim.
Wait. That's your name? I've just been calling you Halfling for like 3 weeks.
Because that is what you do. You still call me
You
out.
can't tell them apart.
Duggan, that is extremely problematic, but we'll get into that later.
Oh my god.
Cleric, let's go.
Okay. So, are you going to do anything around the village before you leave, or you're cutting right across into the woods?
I mean,
I
is
think
there
we've got what we
anything
need.
worth seeing in this village?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. Immediately nearby is this sort of. It seems more like a home. It's probably the mayor's house, but it's kind of operating as like a center of government. There's also a temple. You see a sign for general store, a smithy. There's clearly an inn, a mill, guard posts. Looks like there's a jail, a tailor, Fletcher, and a moneylender.
Wait, this town has a moneylender? It's this small. Interesting. That's wacky.
Hey, sometimes you need to pay to buy a new cow. I don't know.
Did nobody take out a loan to pay the ransom for the missing guy?
The inn has gambling tables.
That's probably fair.
Okay, consider this. If nobody's paid the ransom, I mean, maybe this dude just isn't quite it. I mean, I'm still down to go and beat up the goblins and giant, but
What language was the script written in on that ransom note?
Common.
Common.
Like a pigeon common. Very,
Okay.
very. It almost looked like it was written by a giant toddler.
Well, that tracks. Let's see. We got. I mean, I've got my axe. I've got my armor. I've got my shield. I don't think I need anything else.
I don't need anything.
I believe I'm good.
I'm gonna
That should be
stop
good.
into the weapons, the smithy, real quick, just to judge their work.
Yeah,
See if there's anything worthwhile in there.
at the smithy, sure. So you approach this rounded dome-like building near the edge of town. There's a thin stream of smoke coming up from it fairly continuously. And you can hear the ping, ping, ping of a hammer on an anvil. Entering the front door, you see that there's a tall, sort of strongly built elf woman working at the anvil, shaping what looks to be nails.
And I walk in, see an elf woman working the anvil, turn around. Nope, can't buy anything
Okay.
from that smith.
All right. Okay. So everybody, you see the dwarf mount the steps, go in the door, immediately turn around and step out with a sour grimace on his face.
If you've seen the Abe Simpson,
Yes, that's exactly what I was trying to
exactly
say.
what happens. I walk in, put the hat down, look, walk around, grab the hat, just walk right out the door.
Good grief.
I
Was
didn't
it
put
this time, Duggan.
that dwarves have animosity with elves. That was not a me thing. I blame Troll Lord for that. I'm just playing it. It's the classic dwarf elf rivalry.
Now, that's just a penalty on social roles. You can role play that, however, the intensity of that as you desire. It's a historical thing.
Oh yeah.
It's not. I'm going to spit in your Cheerios when I see you. Necessarily, it could be if you want it to be.
Duggan wants it to be.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just- for whatever reason, I was just like, yes, let's just play this like this. If I
Because
get
you and I play off of each other so well.
we really do, Mabel. But yeah, I'm like the smith here has no idea what they're doing. That's what you get in backwater villages.
Okay.
I peek in the door, see the elven woman. Oh, I get it.
All right. So, is there anything else you want to do in town, or we
Nah.
moseying on out?
Why don't we head out? Doesn't
Yeah.
need to fight.
You know what, Serana, that's the smartest thing you've ever said to me.
You used my name. Oh my goodness.
I don't think I did, Elf. And just
Cool.
starts heading towards the forest.
Classic gaslighting. No, I didn't. Elf. Okay. So, making your way north out of the village, there's a small stone bridge. It leads to a couple farmhouses to the left or right of you. But principally, the road just kind of veers sharply away from the forest proper. And it's just this big, towering black pine forest. It's autumn. It's early morning. It's a bit chilly, but not unpleasant. And you can see there's a thick underbrush, and then the boughs of these pines kind of towering above you, and then it just kind of fades into thicker growth further in, presumably that you go. Scanning the perimeter, it looks like there's a small game trail, not too far off to the right. But otherwise, it's just the edge of wilderness. So, what would you like to do?
So they've been rolling in goblins, seemingly up to 20 strong. We're not seeing any trail or evidence of that. We just see these game trails.
Okay. So, if you can attempt to make a check to see if you can spy any tracks. None of you are rangers, so there's going to be a bit of a curve on that. Anyone who wants to can roll me a d20, add their modifier. They don't get to add their level because it's a ranger ability. Be a wisdom check, roll d20, add your modifier, and then tell me if it's prime or non-prime.
Okay. And I'm going to make that roll, and it is indeed prime.
Okay.
Don't think an 8 is going to.
No, it's probably not going to do it.
Yeah, we're going to go non-prime wisdom.
That's a natural 20
That's
for
a natural
Theoman
20.
on a prime skill check.
Okay. So with the natural 20, just looking, you can very clearly kind of see there's a lot of foot traffic on this game trail, a lot more than you'd expect from just like deer in the area or the occasional bear or what have you. It's pretty beat down and it flares out. It goes up pretty wide on either side. So presumably this is the path that they're taking.
All right. Well, it looks like they came through here. One of them might have tripped and fell over there, but this is the right direction over here.
Okay. So you've identified this game trail. You think it's likely the way that they've gone, presumably single file, because if 20 of them are moving through this, either that or they're fanning out and taking other paths. You just haven't noticed them. But I presume it's into the forest, a marching order, or anything specific that you're doing that I would need to be aware of while moving through this forest.
I'm like a bull through a china shop. There's the trail, walking.
Okay.
Duggan makes an excellent distraction. So Nim's just making sure he's not seen or heard, which again, very easy near the dwarf.
So do you want to be near the dwarf or you want to take the rear?
I'll back off a bit.
Okay. But you're not at the.
I don't want to take point.
Okay.
I'll let Duggan just
Sure.
plow the road, and I'll come up and surprise anyone who decides to do anything about the dwarf.
And I'm staying back even a little further because, well, I can get some range on spell casting and let them take them on physically. I don't need anything touching me.
Gotcha.
Serrano, I won't subject you to having to be so close. I'll follow up behind Duggan.
Okay. All right. So just getting the marching order here. 2, 3. Okay. So it's Duggan, Theomund, Nim, and then Serrana.
Yes.
Okay. And you're just moving through, at least Duggan, you're just fumbling through
I am just straight stomping my way through.
Sure. Okay.
It's a dwarf in the forest.
It's better to ask than to just assume. So you begin pushing through pine forest, thick carpet of needles everywhere, and there's a lot of undergrowth as well. But this game trail tends to be about 1 foot to maybe 2 feet wide, and you're carving a pretty good path through it, moving 1, 2. You trek about 3 miles, and you're just kind of you all are just sort of following this trail, and the forest gets gradually denser and denser and denser until it is it's not pitch black or anything, but it's pretty dim. Looking up, you don't see the sun. There's no like beams of light passing through it or anything. It's a pretty solid cover. And it's very, very quiet. don't hear the cries of birds. You don't hear the movement of animals. There's a little bit of wind that gets in, but not. It's very quiet. But presumably you continue to press on.
Oh, yes.
Um,
Just clocking that the natural nature sounds are gone, which means that bigger predators are scaring them away.
certainly.
And this, all right. So do we keep going quiet, or do I just start shouting out in Goblin to get them towards us?
Wah.
That is
Duggan.
seriously what I'm looking at and saying that to the people behind me.
Okay. So your dwarf companion at point turns and says, "Boy, it's really quiet here." and
I
you know,
wonder why.
voices that
Looking
suspicion to you.
pointedly at him.
Goblins and a giant.
Had a dwarf that's scaring everything.
Why would you use that word?
Well, because it's quiet.
He's using it again.
Nim slides even further away from Duggan.
I'm gonna be keeping my eyes up into the trees.
Into the trees,
I'm just
scanning the canopy. You don't see much. The boughs of the pines are sort of swaying gently. But other than that, not really. Make me a wisdom check.
All right.
You can add your level to this one.
nobody said to not scream, so
you're going to add your level, your wisdom modifier, and you're going to tell me if it's prime or non-prime.
and Foundry looks to be doing all of that.
It is. Yep. Total comes out to 13.
13, yeah.
Is
That's a
that-
nice
and
thing
it is
about the
13
Castles.
prime?
Yeah, the Castles and Crusades Foundry module. It'll say on the roll, prime equals true or false, and that does all the math. I like that.
Nice.
That's a slick module.
Nice. So you don't see anything, but you get this sort of distinct sensation that the quiet here is unnaturally potent. And you're kind of mulling that over. And gradually, very almost imperceptibly, you start getting that sensation where it feels like someone's looking at you. And it's very distinct.
And in Goblin at that point, since nobody told him not to do it, Duggan is going to yell very loudly in Goblin, "We've brought your gold."
At that shout, the sensation completely leaves you. Your voice echoes out across the bowls, bounces back to you. Actually, I guess it wouldn't echo because it's a pretty muffled area. You shout out, and the sound doesn't seem to travel particularly far, and it's just silence in reply.
Guess we keep walking.
Alrighty, on we go.
They don't want their gold. No, wait. They didn't give us any gold.
Okay. So as you press onward, you figure you've entered probably the 4th mile of the trek. The forest opens up into a clearing with the game trail sort of skirting the edge of it. Before you are the mossy old ruins of some ancient structure. It appears to be an old building made of stone, measuring maybe 50 feet to its side. The roof has long since collapsed, and the stone walls stand under an open sky. Loose stones and chunks of masonry litter the floor. ahead, maybe 60 feet out, you can see a section of the ruin that's built into the ground with steps descending into the earth. At the far end of the clearance, you can see what looks to be the game trail continuing. But this is what you see before you.
Nim will lean over to Serana. Have you ever seen a game trail follow stairs?
No, not in my many, many years.
So the game trail doesn't go to the stairs. It kind of skirts the edge of the clearing and then picks up at the far end.
I see a map has loaded up. So I will just go my walking pace forward.
Okay. So you emerge
Yeah.
into the clearing. You can see the ruins are very, very dilapidated, caked in moss. The walls are badly leaning, just huge slabs of crumbled and weather-worn stone everywhere. But again, there's the only thing that's in pretty good condition is whatever's been built into the earth, and you can see it distinctly descending down into some sort of shaft off to the side.
I mean, I'm naturally drawn to underground places. I've got to check this out.
Okay. So you reach the top of this flight of steps, and you can see that they descend down maybe 30 feet to a level to a level platform at the bottom. And the earth around it has been cut into like a solid shaft with worked stone sort of as a retaining wall holding back the earth. And at the bottom of the shaft, you can see that there's an open archway that leads into some sort of chamber bathed in darkness down at the bottom there.
Could I make a stonecraft check on this?
Certainly. I believe that's a wisdom check.
It is wisdom.
Okay.
Which is non-prime for me.
That's okay.
So that's an 8.
An 8. Well, this is not dwarf make. It's also not goblin make. Might be human. It's clearly over 100 years old.
It's not good enough to be a dwarf. It's not bad enough to be a goblin. It's mediocre enough to be human.
I suppose we will have to descend into this darkness to check it. Why does it always have to be underground?
Because that's where the best things are found.
Oh, no, no, no.
You can't find diamonds in a forest. You can't find rubies in a forest. You don't find veins of gold in a forest.
Those are not the best things.
Surely you could find diamonds and rubies and things in a forest.
Yeah, after a dwarf dug them up, brought them out, and then spent them.
After he spent them. Okay.
Before we head down, I'm going to walk up to Duggan and go, if you don't mind, and pull out a torch and my flint and steel. And I want to light my torch, tie a little bit of rope to it, and then just kind of lightly toss it down the stairs.
Oh, okay. So you wind the rope around the base, you light the top, you've got a good blaze going, and you just kind of toss it underhand down the flight of steps.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you trying to get it into the archway or just at the level?
Just to kind of get a little bit more light in there, see if there's anything hidden. So
you light the torch, you kind of give it a good swing, probably by the rope, because that'll give you better leverage. And it glides down the stairs and it lands at the bottom. And the light kind of bathes in through that archway. You can see it basically pass a narrow beam of flickering light. The torch sputters. It seems like the ground down there is pretty damp. It doesn't go out or anything, but you can see that it illuminates part of a mossy stone chamber within. It doesn't illuminate anything, at least from this angle, that you can see and be like, oh, it doesn't reveal much to you, but makes it clear to see with the naked eye.
And I'm closing my
Okay.
eyes for a minute now because he completely just jacked up my deep vision by doing this.
Well, you'll have to be in the darkness before that'll kick
Yeah,
in.
no, but
Yeah.
it was like peering down there, looking like giving
Sure,
it that
sure.
time to
Yeah.
kick in. But no, humans need light to see.
Okay.
Just so you know, Duggan, I can save your life. Keyword can.
That's what I like about you.
I thought you just liked that I wasn't an elf.
No, that's the bonus part. Keeping me alive is the reason I like you. You not being an elf just makes it a little bit better. No offense.
Duggan, I say this with all of my heart. You are incredibly toxic.
That's
why
because he's a
nothing-
dwarf.
That is why nothing swallows me. The monsters can't stomach it.
Yay! We got Dave to know his pitch.
Well, I guess it's down the hole.
Okay. Are you all going down just however, or cautious, or
Nim was absolutely keeping his distance during all of this hole delving.
Mhm. Okay, so you're not going in at all.
Oh no, he'll go in, but he's definitely like trying to stay away from the light, trying to stay away from,
Sure.
those making noise.
Sure. Well, unfortunately, that torch is right at the entrance, so to get in, you will have to pass through the light.
Oh, he'll
I
wait
don't
for
see
the
anything.
cleric to
Everything
pick it
got
up.
dark.
Yeah, I'll go and grab the torch.
Okay.
Oh, and Duggan, I'd hate to be in your way and be blinding you and all that. I'll stay back here. I'll stay a healthy distance behind.
Okay. So when you go down, as you make your way cautiously down the old stone steps, caked in moss and lichen to retrieve your torch, 30 feet down you go to a level plain. Before you stands an open archway. You can make out a shadowy room in the space beyond. In the flickering light of your torch, you can see an old chest carved of stone at the far end. On either side of the chest are a pair of ghoulish stone statues.
All I see is random things measuring out. They're let's backstage. What's going on with the map there? Apparently James is broken.
And I am staying near Theoman.
Oh, he's setting it up. Apparently, having him not running the game doesn't mean that the preparation is any better than it is on our normal games.
Well, he doesn't know when I'm gonna switch to these things, and I forgot to tell him. So
No, don't give him an out.
he did a lot of work to make all this for the thing. So
Yeah, but if Mike didn't give him a hard time, there'd be something wrong.
And then apparently Dave left. Did I break Dave?
I have no idea.
he is.
Oh, there he
Dave's
is.
here.
No, he's back.
You saw nothing.
Prestidigitation.
That was not the Dave you were looking for.
Dave's taking this stealthy rogue thing to a whole new level.
Told you I didn't want to be seen.
You did. You right.
He's taken the lessons that Monty Python recommends.
Don't be in the bush.
You know, I'm gonna behave.
I'm behaving myself too.
Oh, look,
For now.
we see a room.
Yeah, so
There is
you
light.
the light of your torch sort of illuminates part of the space beyond, and you can see, as I described, a large stone chest set on the floor at the far end, and on either side of which are these leering, very grisly-looking stone statues. But you spot no other egress from the chamber.
Oh, this has got to be a trap.
Look, Duggan, a stone chest. That seems perfect for you. It's stone. It has something inside, probably.
Those are pretty good reasons to go over there.
I'm gonna get within 10 feet
Okay.
so that my stonecraft bonus thing kicks off to where I get that.
Sure.
Actually, I will actively search to get the +4.
What are you looking for?
Checking the statues and the chest to see if there's any traps within the stonework.
Okay. Make me a wisdom check.
With a +4 because I read the rules, at least for my character.
That's pretty good.
But for a non-prime check, that's a 23.
Okay. So you don't spy anything that seems like it could be a stonework mechanism. The chest, for example, is 2 separate pieces of stone, one just set on top of the other. The lid is a separate block. The statues are very, very well done. They're very detailed. They could have been the same make as the ruin itself, but they're certainly, if that's the case, they must have brought in like an expert carver rather than a typical working mason.
Now, see, these could have been done by dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually looking at the statues and the image and trying to figure out is this anything that I might have come across in my studies that will give us any hint as to the creation of this place?
Yeah. You're the wizard, right?
Wizard, yes.
Okay, make me an intelligence check. Just to describe them a little bit better, they're very well made, but they are utterly grotesque. Flat, bat-like noses, leering faces, thick, matted manes of fur around their heads, bat-like wings, curling goat horns. And they're just like this, like just snarling with hands kind of reaching out.
Like gargoyles.
Like gargoyles, yes.
At 21, and that was prime.
So you don't know of any sort of iconographic significance for this sort of thing. Historically, grotesques are carved to ward off evil spirits. This could be that. But otherwise, just some really, really lifelike statues.
Well, I'm going to go up to the chest at this point. I don't see any traps. They're just statues. They look really good. But they're just stone. So let's go pop that chest open.
Okay. So you go to move the lid, and it's quite heavy. So I'm going to need a strength check from you to push it off.
I will also pop out my crowbar for some extra leverage.
Okay, sure. I'll give you a +5 for that.
Ooh. That's a 19. It didn't give me my bonus of the 2. Apparently, the manual modifier overwrites the bonuses. So you might want to let your programmer know that one. So that would have been a 21 total.
Okay. So you bite the teeth of this crossbow in, and you push down, and the lid lifts a little bit, and you kind of shift that into getting a grip and pushing it off, and it boom, falls off the back. The sound of that hitting the stone floor rips through the chamber. And above and behind all of you, you start hearing this cacophony of screeching noises.
I whirl around.
Bats. It had to be bats.
Now, turning around and looking up, you see 4 of the biggest bats you have ever seen in your lives. They are probably man-sized. They are dropping down very precipitously at this exact moment.
Is that a Batman?
So at this point, we're going to roll for initiative. Now, I only need one of you to do this for me, and it's a D10, and you don't modify anything.
Go for it, Wyatt. Your dice have been good tonight.
Yes.
Okay.
See,
See, look
See,
at that.
I told you.
I rolled a 2, so they're dropping, but you guys had your wits about you well enough to turn around and kind of anticipate them arriving. So you guys get to go first. They're probably about 20 feet off the ground right now, dropping quickly.
Since I'm the farthest away, I will go last.
Mm-hmm. Who would have been at the rear of the group?
I was.
Okay, so they're they're dropping on you. What do you want to do?
Give me 1 second here.
She's got to check all of her spells.
Is there a hold in this where we can wait to go?
You can. What are you you're hoping you're just waiting for them to reach you?
Actually, no. I'm going to move back away from them,
Okay.
and I am going to. It's enhanced attribute. Is it a touch? I can't tell from the. Oh, let me.
I think it's
click
touch.
on it.
Now, some important rules. In combat, you can do one thing.
Yep.
So if you're moving, you're moving. If you're casting a spell, you're casting a spell.
Okay, so I'll cast the spell the next time.
Okay. So the only difference for that is you can move up to half your move and still do an attack, whether that's ranged or melee. Whatever half your move is, you can do that and still attack. But spells.
No,
require the
I'm
full
moving
round
back
to hit.
near Duggan because I want to. I want to hit him with enhanced attribute when I can.
Okay. So you fall back. Wyatt. 4 man-sized bats descending on you very quickly.
You said they're like way above me.
They're about 20. Yeah, they're basically dropping right now. They're about 20 feet up.
Okay. Can I just like take the lit torch that I have and just chuck it at one of them?
Sure. Sure, you definitely can. Now, I'm going to roll this die. And if I roll a 1 or a 2, that torch is going out.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
I can live
So
with that.
make an attack roll. You're going to roll a d20 plus your bonus to hit, which might be 0 as a wizard. I don't. Or, no, you're the cleric. Yeah. So you're good.
Yeah.
Cleric.
Yeah.
Is it
it'd be
is it
D20.
just a
Hmm?
Go ahead.
It's d20 and then your bonus to hit, your BTH, which should be on there somewhere.
Yep. It's right
Um,
under on your first page of your character sheet, right next to your AC.
Oh, okay. So I add 1.
Okay.
Yep.
And then I'll let you add your. It's like a. I'll let you add your Dex mod
Okay.
for that.
So 2.
It's a great throw.
Is that a 3? Okay.
That is
So you-
7 total.
7 total. Okay, so you lean back. You
8.
chuck this
8
thing.
total.
8 total. You chuck this thing straight up. It spins around. The light is going crazy, casting shadows throughout the chamber. It bounces off the ceiling and comes crashing down on top of you. And I rolled a 2, and it hits the ground, and the burning pitch that covers the head cracks off, and the a few yellow sparks shoot, but then the chamber is bathed in darkness, except for this narrow beam from the outside world that's kind of bathing the middle 6 feet of the chamber. But everything else is just blackness, and because everybody's eyes were adjusted to the light, nobody can see anything, at least for this round.
Lovely.
All right.
I suppose
As that happens, Duggan's going to just quickly say, "Nim, light."
I didn't have the light.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I also don't have any torches on my sheet.
I don't either.
you just hear this high-pitched whining, keening of these bats and this buffeting of huge wings as they're coming down.
Well, I'm still going to take my turn, though.
Okay.
I'm going to just take a quick step as I pull out a javelin staying near Serana, and I'm just going to yeet a javelin to where I thought I saw them before to hopefully try to just scare them away.
So we're going to treat this as being blinded. So you're going to take a -5 to hit.
Perfect. Oh, that was said -50. The 0 didn't bop out.
Hey!
So that is a nat 20.
Okay. All
With
right.
the -5, we're going to be at a total of 17.
That's still enough. So with a critical, I'm going to let you do max damage plus a d4.
Okay. So I will just add 4 as my manual modifier. Do I add my strength to this damage with a thrown javelin?
Sure. Yeah, with the thrown weapon, sure.
Okay. So that is a 9 total.
Okay. So you loose this javelin, and you hear it strike, and you hear something go, and then hit the ground. But still, there's all this shrieking and buffeting
Oh yeah.
and movement in the darkness. I think that just leaves Nift to do something.
Nim, seeing all of this happen, darts out the chamber through the lit door.
So
You're heading up towards the bats?
Past the bats and out the door.
Okay.
So I can stand in daylight and fire in.
Sure. So you start sprinting, and you, as you're running, I'm going to need a. Yeah, you've got daylight. Yeah. So you can see there's a body, and you leap over it and out and spin around. Next round, you'll be able to do something, but that's your action this round. Now it's my turn. I think Theomund is the nearest. So 2 of these things are going to swoop down and try and get at you. What is your AC?
I believe it is. Let me check real quick. 21.
No, is it really?
Breastplate and a helm.
Okay, I'm never going to hit you.
Oh no! Help! The bats! They're scraping my armor a little bit.
All right, I'm up in these guys.
Do it.
So one of them swoops down, and you just feel the tremendous weight of its body slam on top of you. The other one swoops in from the side. 18, that still doesn't hit. And tries to slash at you, but it just scrapes across the surface of your armor. The remaining one glides further into the chamber and is going to take a shot at Duggan because he was the source of the horrible, painful noise that roused them all. And that is a natural 20, my friend.
Excellent.
So, oh boy, that's going to hurt. That's my D4. There it is. You take 9 points of damage as this thing swoops down and lands on top of you, and you just feel fangs just into your shoulder, just puncturing through your armor like it's nothing. That's the end of the round. we get to roll initiative again. So I need someone to roll me a d10. Don't modify it by anything.
All right, Nim, since you could see what's going on, you rolled the initiative this round.
That works for me.
Very well, very well.
I've had too many good rolls. I'm going to be rolling like garbage for the rest of the night.
Why do you think I said for somebody else to roll the initiative?
Okay, you rolled
That's
a
another
10.
10.
I also rolled a 10. So all actions are happening simultaneously. What this means is that if you kill any of them, they still get to act this round, but they will die at the end of the turn. Same for you. If for some reason you guys croak, but you guys are going to go, I'm going to let you guys go first, but they'll respond. So keep in mind, all of this is happening simultaneously. They're moving around, they're biting, they're buffeting people, whatever.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Well, I will allow Serana to touch me. Not like that.
It's an elf. It's an elf.
Yes, but it's an elf who's casting magic on me, therefore I'll allow it.
I am casting Enhance Attribute on Duggan.
Okay. Which attribute are you enhancing?
Strength.
Okay.
That perfect.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're going to roll a d4, add 1, I think.
Yep.
And that is how much his strength score increases by. Now, what is your strength right now?
16 currently.
Oh, okay. So that might... Okay. That's fine.
A D4 plus 1, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so you gain 5. You gain 5 points to your strength score.
Yes.
So you're at 21 now. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so 18, 19 is plus 3.
21 is
21,
a plus 4.
Plus 4. So you get a plus 4 to all your strength-related stuff. What's the duration for that spell?
That is...
1 hour per level.
Thank you.
No fucking really?
Read fast
Yes.
enough. Yeah,
So
1
3
hour per
hours of
level.
this? Oh,
Yes.
God.
3 hours.
Okay, so you feel this superhuman shot of adrenaline course through you. Your arms feel like thews of solid steel. You feel like you're made of solid living stone. You feel like you could rend the heavens and the earth with just a swing of your arm.
Hey, Dugan. What do you feel about elves right now?
For context, you are as strong as a hill giant right now.
Uh-huh. And he looks back. This is why you're here.
Duggan, do you need some light?
Please.
Okay. For my action, I am going to touch my helmet.
Okay.
And I am going to use light.
Wait,
Okay.
you had that this whole time?
What color do you want?
I'm not going to waste it.
What color do you want the light to be?
We'll just go white. We'll just yeah.
So white light bathes through the chamber, emanating from the head of your human companion, just glowing like a candle.
All right, cool. This is what it's going to look like for the next 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Draw their attention with your giant glowing head.
Oh, the jokes I could make.
Oh, wait, no, I can't do that because it has to be immobile.
What is?
Oh, wait, no, I can
doesn't.
cast it on an object. All right, cool.
The effect is immobile, but it can be cast on a movable object.
Alrighty.
So if you cast it on like the ground is just going to be there. But if you cast it on something that can move, it moves with you.
A lot of people cast it on a coin or a pebble or something.
Yep. Silence on a Pebble has always been a classic. And here we go.
And this one, actually.
Let's just wreck this guy's day with my battle axe. That's a 23.
Yeah, that hits.
And then you add strength to damage, correct?
Yes, with melee.
Okay. It's not doing the auto on that. It is doing it on, like, it does it on the attacks, but it's not doing it on the damage on the Foundry module. So just a note for whomever's doing your bugs that might be one to look into. Because it shows that it should be adding abilities plus strength bonus, but it didn't. So I manually added it. So 7 points of damage there.
It lives. The head of your axe just shears through flesh like butter, and it collides with its shoulder blade, and it sticks there. And but it's still on you, just buffeting you furiously, and it's biting you simultaneous to this because this is all happening concurrently. But it doesn't die.
Probably just because I couldn't get a good enough swing on it.
Right. Awkward angle. That leaves Nim, I think, is the only one who hasn't acted this round.
So Nim will turn around, and being now out of their line of sight, to a certain extent, out of the chamber anyway, he waits till one comes to where he can see it. And then, from his nice hidden position, takes a shot with his crossbow.
There's one immediately in the doorway. Its back is to you, so yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's nice and backlit for you now.
Yeah, it's backlit. I have a back shot.
This is a family-friendly broadcast. Let's not talk about back shots. Come on.
Listen, I was like, good for them. They didn't go for it, and then you did.
It's low-hanging fruit. I have to.
I mean,
I applaud your shot there.
Okay. It's not quite as effective.
It's not a 1.
It's not a 1. So you're firing with a crossbow?
Yeah.
You fire, the bolt whizzes just past his head, and it clatters into the dark deeper into the chamber. It's not dark, but simultaneous to this, that bat, if this was out of order, he would be fleeing because he's like, oh my God, I'm about to die. But he's attacking you at the same time. Does his 18 hit? Duggan?
Yes, it does.
All right. So you are bit for an additional 3 points of damage this round.
Awesome.
The 2 on Theomans will attack. God bless it. Will attack. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 23. I think I finally got you. And the other one is a natural 20. Okay.
Let's go.
So you take 5 points of damage from the first bite, and the other one, for maximum, that's a lot. 10 damage from the other one as it kind of comes in, basically like right on your neck. It just bites you, and you just feel it just sinking and slashing kind of near your vertebral column, and you're like, ah.
All right, we were doing really good for a minute.
So that's the end of this round. We roll initiative again.
Turn the light back off. We were doing better when it was dark.
All right, new round. Somebody roll me a d10.
All right,
I'll
Mike,
take a turn at it.
you got it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take a turn at it.
You've
I
got
have to figure out where my mouse went.
you got a bar to set, or a bar that was set here with 210. So if you roll anything less than that, you failed us.
Mom, big bucks, no whammies.
Sorry.
Big bucks, big bucks.
And I failed you.
I rolled a 9, so they're going to go again.
Son of a bitch.
So the Duggan, the one that's on you, is going to try and get off of you. It's going to beat its wings and try and get away, but it's so badly wounded that it stumbles down onto the floor in front of you. But it's still going to try and turn and crawl on the ground to get away. You can have an opportunity attack as it moves away.
A mercy killing at this point for that Batman. We do this for justice.
Yeah, you got him. He had 1 hit point, so how do you kill him?
He's crawling away. It's just
Yeah.
axe straight to the back, just bisecting it on its lower half.
And it unfurls before you and collapses in a heap. The other two, though, on Theomend. Oh, no, you've got light coming out of your head now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to make a check for them. No, they don't like it. They start getting away. They kind of gain flight. You can take a swing at one of them as they do so.
Okay. I'll take a shot. Theoman, heavily bleeding. She goes, "Don't worry, guys. I'm holding them off. I've got this."
And apparently you do.
Alrighty.
Is it a 19 or a 1?
It was a 19.
19.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You roll for damage. You got him.
A little slap.
Okay. What are you using?
My mace.
Okay. So you swing with your mace, but it's moving away as you're swinging, and it connects, and you hear it grunt, but it continues to attain elevation, and the two of them kind of rise up higher in the chamber. Has everybody gone this round?
No, that's just their turn.
That was just their turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys get to go. They're sort of circling in the upper portion of the room.
Well, this just won't do. And takes another shot.
So they're out of. You'd have to enter the chamber to do that, but you can because they're. Up
Can
above.
I step forward enough to actually get the shot without? Because I know it's a limited movement.
Yeah.
What's
just-
your
you
normal
do
movement?
Half movement.
I'm not entirely sure.
Are you a halfling? I think it's
Yeah.
20 feet.
Yeah.
So you
on
can
your
move 10
character
feet, which is enough to get into the room. Yeah.
It's under the combat tab, right next to AC base to hit, and then move.
There it is. Yes, it is 20. So
Okay. Yeah, you can get
10
in.
would, okay. So he'll step up and take a shot.
Sure.
That's at least better than last time.
Okay. That's
So
almost
does a
certain.
15 hit.
That's a hit.
Okay, and let's see here.
I'm just going to say it. Games with remote roll mechanics have spoiled me a little bit.
What do you mean?
A little.
Hero points and bennies from Savage Worlds, and it's just like,
Oh, yeah.
when I roll
Mhm.
bad, I just have to stand with it. This is,
Yep.
I like it. It's classic lethality with
So 4.
modern convenience.
4 damage. Okay. Well, it already took 2. So you fire at the one that was already struck, and the arrow or the bolt thuds into its torso, and it starts to lose altitude. It's trying to maintain height, but it's coming down. It's not dead, but it's spiraling. Someone else.
I'm going to launch another javelin at it,
Okay.
at the one that's already wounded, because
Mhm.
hopefully the one that's not wounded will
Leave.
take off. So target, roll it.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Just rolling rocks tonight. I like it. No bonus on the. Oh no, wait. +4 damage because of strength. So 6 points on top of that.
Okay. How do you kill it?
Oh, just javelin through the chest and just watch
Sure.
it plummet down.
Yep. It was already mid descent, and you skewer it, and it kind of the force of your throw actually impales it onto the wall behind it because you skewer it there with your superhuman strength. That leaves one of them. I believe. Is it Serene? Sorry,
Sarana.
Saran.
Quick question. I see that sleep has a 30-foot circle.
Mhm.
Is it in a plane? Can I, if it is the bat high enough that I could cast sleep without getting the omen?
I would rule it as a sphere.
You can
Sphere.
put me
That's
to
what I
sleep.
thought.
I'll be fine.
I'm gonna cast sleep.
Okay, on the one remaining.
Yep.
So I believe you roll 2d4, and that determines the number of levels of creatures that it affects. So it affects 6 levels of creatures. That'll get it. It goes down with 2 levels remaining, or with 4 levels remaining. So your cleric also collapses
It's nap
on
time.
the ground. The bat hits the ground hard. Out. And y'all can dispatch it quickly, whatever. But that's the fight, basically.
Duggan, do you want to put it out of its misery? I know you enjoy these things.
I mean, it's just a bat. It's not like it's a goblin or anything.
But it bit you, or one of its friends did.
Yeah, that one's the one I killed.
It bit the omen.
Theoman's just gonna like roll over and grab the bat and kind of like hug it, kind of like a big teddy bear.
Okay.
Aw, look, they're just all tuckered out.
I will go over and shake the omen awake.
Okay.
I'm going to see if there's
Trying to
anything in that
not shake
chest.
the bat awake.
Yeah, he's alive. You rouse him. Okay.
The omen. Do you want to put it out of its misery?
Ew, oh, gross! And I'm just gonna throw it down and kind of. I guess I'll give it the good old heel down on the head.
Wow.
Messed up, but
On the bat?
yeah.
Okay.
Curb stomping the bat.
It's a messy one, and it wakes up when you do it. You got to hit him a couple times, but you put him under.
You're a holy man. Just
From Chicago.
Yeah, jeez. Okay.
yeah, I just
Inside
went
the-
to look at the chest.
Inside the chest, you find a scroll of parchment, a vial of a red syrupy liquid, and a very finely wrought metal mace.
Ooh. Oh, it must be dwarven make.
Well, could be.
Nim wanders around the chamber gathering his 2 crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Can I get back my javelins after I? Is the parchment and anything that I know to read?
It's unfurling it and looking at it. Your head starts to hurt looking at it. It's not something that's.
All right, this is written in Elvish.
I will take a look at.
And then hand over the potion to. I don't know what's in that.
So
And then
looking at the scroll, it's a wizard scroll for the spell light.
It's not elvish, but I can cast some light on the subject with it.
If you could read it, it's Elvish.
There's also this vial of liquid. Now, the way I do it at my table is you can taste it. Basically, you press your tongue flat against the opening and you knock it back to get a taste. If it's not poison, you will discern what its function is. But if it is poison, you
Also, discern what its purpose is.
you will also discern its purpose. Correct.
Oh, wait.
One way or another, you're going to know what it does.
Mhm.
I'm resistant to poisons. Maybe it should be me who takes the taste test.
Go ahead. I mean, we've
So-
got a cleric here who can possibly heal you.
Oh, I don't. I mean, right now I'm alive, but
Yeah, no. So
that's about
lick,
it.
lick the pinky and just dip it into the poison and then taste it.
Cure light wounds.
Oh. Look at how bad Theoman is compared to how bad I am. Like, we'll say if, like, on a scale of 0 to 18, I'm at 6.
No. No.
I'm pretty fuckered up. How are you doing?
Also pretty fuckered up.
I would say about that same rating.
You both got pretty rocked.
Yes, but you can touch yourself. And if I do that, I get arrested. So, and just chug the potion real quick.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
You regain 1d8. I think it's just 1d8 hit points. So
Let's
it's pretty good.
see, I have
I'll take it.
those.
I am still
I'll
wounded, but not as bad.
I guess
Whew.
I'll also hit myself with the cure light wounds.
Okay. I think it's just 1d8, right? Or is it 1d8
Yeah.
plus 2?
There we go. That. Okay.
Let's see. Just a straight 1d8.
Okay. That's a pretty average roll.
All right.
And this is why you, with all of your armor, don't stand where the bad guys are going to go unless they've gotten through me first. And then I'll hand him the very nice looking mace because, well, it might be dwarven make. It's no battle axe.
You never know. Okay, what would we like to do now?
I'll check out the mace.
Sure. It's maybe about this long. It's got a really good heft to it. It's steel, maybe some other alloy. Very sturdy and very, very fine craftsmanship. Just looking at it, there's a leather grip wrapped around the haft of it, and there's a little engraving of a star just above the grip on the handle.
I'll say, thank you. Here, I'll trade you. And I'll hand him my other mace because I have two.
Okay.
I just put it back in the chest.
Yeah.
Take
For
a
the
penny,
next
leave a penny.
That's right. That's right.
Take a mace, leave a mace. And then, are any of my javelins retrievable?
How many did you throw?
2.
Sure, you can get them both. Yeah.
Okay.
I guess I'll pick up the torch that was laying on the ground.
Well, that one's been ruined. The pitch
Oh,
on
okay.
it was snapped in half and shattered. So it's just
Oh,
a length
no.
of wood right now. It's like a baton.
I mean, you
Nim
could-
walks over. He's got a roll of parchment in one hand and the potion vial that's recorked and has a fluid in it. And he looks in the chest at the mace. And he looks at Duggan. Are we putting the lid back? As he sets a scroll and the bottle into the chest.
you know what? Yeah.
Okay.
With my superhuman strength, I'm just gonna lift the lid and
Yeah,
place
no
it
check.
back
You
on
just
there.
lift it up and set it on top.
The scroll was the letter. And
Oh,
the
was it?
vial was vial.
Okay. Yeah.
Just pat it.
Okay.
Give,
What would you?
give the statue a little pat, like keep watch over our stuff.
So what would you like to do now?
There were no goblins down here.
There weren't.
There were bats.
We need to go in search of them, don't we?
Yes.
I could have
Back-
swore that it was going to be the statues.
No, those were just really good-looking statues.
A little bit of
If someone
misdirect.
thought we'd
never hurt
guard the
anybody.
chest.
I didn't look up. I looked at the statues and said they looked clear. You guys are the ones who look to the skies for things. I look at the stone.
Well, I'm sure looking up to the sky is a little bit harder for you.
Yeah, because when you look up in the mine, all you see is more stone.
Well, there was no sky to look up at in the underground chamber.
All right. Can I look and see if there are any kind of like hidden doors or pathways or anything like that?
Mhm. Yeah. How much time do you want to dedicate to doing that?
I don't know. I'll spend like 2 minutes.
Sure. Make me a little wisdom check.
Okay. Another nat 20.
Okay.
Good night, Irene.
You don't see anything.
All right, guys, don't even worry about it. Not a single other door in here.
I told you that when we first got down here. I said it looked clear as I'm walking up the stairs.
Mm. So
You must have forgot about it when you fell asleep.
okay, so you resurface into this clearing. It's probably about 10 o'clock in the morning, maybe 11 right now. There's the ruins nearby. The rest of the ruins, rather. There's a couple of walls with big gaping open archways in them and just mountains of rubble everywhere. And then there's the path that you entered from, and you see that there's another, that the game trail also continues at the far end of the clearing as well.
Do the goblin tracks keep going down the game trail?
Well, you'd have to find them again.
Well,
I'd take another wisdom check to see if you can pick them up again.
I will attempt it. Non-prime.
Okay.
The goblins just vanished.
This is much harder ground. So
I will also attempt it non-prime.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Probably not.
This is much more hardly packed ground. Looking around, you don't seem to see the trail anywhere.
Nim, while it is prime, was probably distracted.
A
by the
bit distracted.
helmet.
Yeah.
Man, that was a great place to look around. That's a 15. Could be worse.
And it's prime.
So
And it's prime.
okay, because it's a ranger ability and none of you are rangers, you guys don't get to add your level to that check.
So it's
Okay.
still a 12, though.
12 prime.
12. Yes, 12 prime.
So you see the very faintest evidence of tracks. Not anywhere near the stairs, just hugging the edge of the clearing and continuing down the game trail.
Okay. So we at least have a general direction. I will point it out to the rest of the party. And I'll hang out for a minute.
Okay. So what do we want to do?
But down the trail we go.
All right.
As I clap Theoman on the shoulder as I walk by, not realizing I'm still giant strengthed,
Yeah.
and just go,
I don't even
Punish.
know how you reached my shoulder.
oh, yeah, that's true. So it was a good game, pat on the ass.
Oh,
You had to make it weird.
Woo!
And then just, in honor of this, I think I'll commission a painting of you snuggling that bat when we get back to civilization.
Oh, I'm so bad. I'm picturing Duggan. Hi ho, hi ho. It's down the trail we go.
No. See, that's where that movie got it wrong. You say hi ho when you come home, not when you're leaving to go to work. Sorry.
that was rough. Okay. So picking up the trail, I'm assuming the same marching order?
Yes.
Okay. So you press on through the late morning into around midday, thick, dark pines. And as you're kind of traipsing along, you gradually begin to hear the sound of sounds of the forest, finally. But it's lots of croaking and cawing, and looking up into the canopy, you can see that there's ravens and crows hopping around in the trees, and there's a bend in the game trail up ahead, and you can just see that there's a ton of them congregated around this bend. And you just hear tons of them. You see a few, but you hear tons of them.
Yeah, guys, it's time to come on around the bend.
You press onward.
Boo that man. But yes, we press onward, and so the bats were the ones keeping the wildlife under control back there.
So as you advance,
murder.
As you advance and kind of round the bend, you come at the trail sort of widens into a small, not a full clearing, but the trees have a little bit wider berth here. And you can see that there's tons of crows in the canopy and on the ground, especially off to the right. You see a few buzzards as well, just kind of moving around, looking and sort of circling the base of this big gnarled old tree off to the side. You can't see what's got all of their attention quite yet, but as you kind of approach a little bit further and sort of look, you can see that they're all eyeing. None of them have touched a figure.
Well, now I've got to look.
As you make your way through this pine forest, you spot this stately old tree, at the base of which sits a knight in full armor. Several dead goblins lay around him, and he sits perfectly still in his battered and beaten suit. You can see some of these birds are pecking at the goblin corpses, but none of it. They're sort of looking at him, but none of them have touched him.
Look at Theoman. Good. Check that out.
You see a friend of yours? You're dressed the same.
I mean, I'll approach.
Okay, so the birds start to scatter when you emerge into the area.
And while he's getting closer, I'll keep his back, but I'll get the goblin bodies away so that the birds can focus on that while we're dealing with this.
So you start dragging them away. You note that all of these goblins, they don't have any equipment on them at all. It looks like they've already been picked clean of, basically. They're not totally naked, but they have just, dirty rags and clothing on.
Interesting.
Ill-fitting shoes. And no weapons, no armor, no treasure.
They took the weapons from the goblins, but left the armor on this guy.
So as you approach the night, you hear a low growl coming from the nearby brush. From the brush emerges a dog, which bares its teeth at you and positions itself between you and the knight. Do with that what you will.
I mean, whoa there. We're just here to help. We're not going to hurt him. If he's alive, we can fix him.
I think, Theoman, you were the one approaching him? Mm-hmm. So this dog is...
Yes, I'm sorry. My internet was taking a dump.
Sorry. What did you hear? Seems like he's not out of the woods.
Very little. Give me just a second. I'm going to reload the page, and then I will be right back.
Sure.
Okay. Well, when that thing comes out, though, I will. Once I hear growling, I'm done throwing bodies and rushing over there, and I will, to keep things going, we'll try to woo-saw the dog a little bit.
I'm staying back so that there's not too many bodies getting close to what is apparently the dog's master, to keep the dog from getting too upset.
Sure. It might be a good call. So how are you approaching this dog?
Slowly.
Okay.
Hands out.
Okay.
Not, weapons drawn, just very cautiously approaching. Soft voice. Just, we're not here to hurt him.
Yeah.
We're here to check and see if he's still alive. If he is, we're going to make sure he can take care of you. And if not, we're going to make sure you're taken care of.
Okay. So Theoman, to get you back up to speed, as you approached the knight, there was a low growl that came from the bushes nearby, and out of it came this dog, Heckles up, and he positioned himself between you and the knight, growling, teeth bared, really, really tense, just watching. Kind of like a, hey, don't come over here, sort of threatening posture.
Okay.
Duggan kind of stopped with the bodies and came over and is trying to placate the dog.
Do I have any food on me, like any rations or anything like that?
I would presume yes, you do.
Can I just pull out a little bit and kind of gently toss it over to the dog?
Sure, yeah. So you toss it, and the really intense gaze suddenly flickers as he looks to the food and then wars with that and looks back at you. But his posture relaxes. Looking at him, you can very clearly see his ribs. And before long, it's all he can do before he very slowly goes over and just wolfs down this food. But then he's not as intense, but he's still kind of like, what are you going to do? You know, he's not growling, but he's in that kind of danger pose.
Yeah.
I'll just get down on my knees and just kind of sit there and wait for him to finish eating.
It's gone in like a second.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Check the guy, see if there's any way we can resuscitate him if he's still alive.
Okay. So Duggan, you were trying to soothe the dog.
Yeah.
Go for a charisma check on that.
Oh, I'm good at charisma.
Okay.
So prime, not even. I mean, it's a 14.
That's not prime though?
No, it is not prime.
Okay. Add your level to that and your charisma modifier as well.
I did. That's total of a 16.
Okay, so 16 on prime.
Yep.
And so you
hopefully
try to
the
soothe
food
it.
might have given a bonus.
It did. But that's not enough to cut it. It's not aggressive to you, but it's just kind of like watching you really.
Yeah. Intently. And I'm not going to approach it any further. I'm going to just basically get down, not be standing tall, squat,
Sure.
Just between him and the guy so that Thielman can check him over. And if the dog lurches, then I can try to stop it. So
Thielman, you kind of rise up and start making your way toward the knight. You get maybe within, you advance maybe 5 or 6 feet, and that dog suddenly is immediately on you, barking, and he actually tries to bite you. I'm not going to roll for it, but he really kind of snaps at you, and all of a sudden he's right back to it.
Okay.
I'll toss some food out for the dog.
Okay. And again, he kind of wavers and he looks over and then he devours it really quickly.
While he's eating, here's what I'll do. I will. Do I have a water? Can I take off my helmet and then take my water skin and kind of just pour the water into the helmet and just set it down on the ground a little bit further away?
Now, the inside of your helmet is presumably oiled to prevent rusting. So that may spoil the water. But with how long this dog's been out here, it might not care.
Instead of the helmet, once I see what he's doing, we'll figure some way out to do it without ruining a helmet.
Sure.
I'm carrying.
I'll weave together
shield.
some bowls into some leaves into a bit of a bowl.
Okay. You
can
guys
tell this group is animal lovers because the dog shows up. We're like, oh, fuck the goblin.
Yes.
This guy. We
right, so
this dog.
You get the dog some water, and it just starts lapping it up. Shoop, 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 shoop. That really long, loud way that dogs do when they're really thirsty. But that busy, he can't drink as fast as he can eat. That buys you a little bit of time.
Okay. I'll walk over to the knight and I guess I'll just check him out.
Yeah,
See
get his
if
helmet
he's
off to see
alive.
if he's alive.
Yeah.
Sure.
Try and pull off the helmet.
So he's got one of those like frog mouth style great helms where there's like the little thing with the lip on it.
Oh yeah.
And you pull it off, he's toast. He's been dead maybe for a couple days. He's pretty firm. Maybe actually probably more like a week. He's very, very pallid. Very rigor mortis is faded, but he's just very desiccated and shrunken in.
I'll put the helmet back on him.
Sure. Looking him over, you can see he's got this very badly dented helmet. He's got a chain suit, cloth tabard with a wolf icon on it. Leather gloves, leather boots, leather belt. There's a long sword in a sheath over his knees, and a large steel shield kind of leaned up against him, also painted with that wolf emblem. And he's also got a satchel on his other side.
I'm gonna look back to the rest of the group and be like, do you guys need anything? I'll check out the satchel.
Sure. Inside, you find 4 days trail rations, a half full water skin, 6 gold coins, 17 silver coins, 8 copper coins, and a letter.
I'll just can I just take the whole satchel and then I'll take, I don't know, half of one of the day rations and give that also to the dog.
Okay.
And
Rather than draw this out, usually when I run this, when the dog sees you with his shit, he loses his mind. But I'm not going to bother with that now. You guys have filled him to bursting with food and with treats and stuff.
It's nap time now.
He's a little bit. He sees that you're not a threat, so he relaxes. He eats those rations. He just gobbles them down like it's nothing.
We're coming back for that dog after we kill all these goblins.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you've got the satchel.
Can I read what the letter says?
You certainly can. Unfurling it. The message penned upon it reads as follows. Royal decree from his excellently King Mordath to the gallant Sir Ammo, righteous servant of the realm. My esteemed and excellent knight. Rumors grow of a terrible giant lurking in the pine woods of the northernmost reaches of the realm. Seek it out and put it to the sword. A handsome reward will be bestowed upon delivery of the task. We may also discuss the matter of land. I know you are interested in that parcel by the sea. In greatest confidence, King Mordath, Lord Protector of the realm.
Alrighty. I'll give them the spiel on the letter, and then can I just do like a little ritual since I'm a cleric to,
Sure.
I don't know,
Are you
consecrate?
gonna
Rest.
Are you going to bury him or just going to bless his body?
I think just sitting there after mowing down a whole group of goblins, that goes pretty hard.
Okay.
I think I'll just leave him there with his
Sure.
armor. Yeah.
Okay. So you conduct short ritual. Those of you with the dog note that it has a collar, and on the tag it says Lycos.
All right, Lycos, we'll be back for you.
Okay. So you
Got
conclude the short ritual. You all resume going down the trail.
Yes.
Yep.
With more determination to slaughter as many goblins as possible.
Okay. So you press on into the afternoon. Sarana, you're the rearmost, I believe, in the marching order.
Yes, I have been.
As you guys are pressing along, you definitely hear the sound of movement behind you.
I'll turn and look.
It's the dog.
Okay, Lycos, come on. Let's go get some revenge for your master.
And he wags his tail and he bounds up with you guys.
I scritched behind his ears.
All right. Now, I will warn you, I am not above killing the dog.
I will John Wick these goblins.
Hey man, it's gonna be a cold day in hell before you kill this dog.
I will die before that dog does.
Okay. So, pressing ever onward.
And if he dies, he'll die honorably.
Right, rather
Probably
than
right.
starving to death guarding the buzzards from his master.
So you press on another mile, and then another mile, and the forest starts to thin. And you note that the ground underneath your feet starts to get very soggy and wet. And the forest kind of thins away, and to the left and right of you, you can see a broad, sort of flat marshland with a light haze rising up out of it. And you're sort of threading the needle between these two marshes as the trail kind of continues on into the northeast. But looking out over them, it's just this stinking bog, very flat and still. You can hear the belches of frogs and the buzzing of insects. But you kind of walk along this for a while. Is there anything you guys would do upon emerging on such a scene, or just kind of keep at it?
I mean, give it a look-see. Try to figure out if it's a marsh, a swamp, a bog, or a fen.
Yes.
Excellent.
Pull a small mask up over my face.
Okay.
Smell. All right.
Swamp gas.
Sorry about that.
Jeez.
Well, Duggan has smelled worse before.
At this point, your superhuman strength fades.
Sadness.
Yeah. You suddenly feel prodigiously weak by comparison.
Far more dwarf-like.
Yes. But you press on, and the pine forest builds up in its profusion and thickness again. And you advance onward, and the game trail sort of veers off to the left, but there's much more traffic kind of continuing in a more straight northeast direction. And there's so much traffic, you're pretty sure that this is an area that they frequent a lot. And following that along, you see that you're kind of coming up to the base of a cliff. It's almost like the northern end of this forage is just like on a shelf where the earth is shifted, and there's it suddenly rises to a 30-foot cliff kind of running east to west. This is maybe 100, 200 feet ahead of you as some of the pines start to thin out as you get near the base of it. Peering out ahead of you, nestled into the side of the cliff, you can see the yawning opening of a cavern which descends into the earth. At this distance, you can see what looks to be a pair of figures sat on either side of that entrance, but you need to get closer to see see them in any particular detail. Although the elf would be able to see that it's a pair of bored-looking goblins dressed in ill-fitting suits of patchwork armor with rusty old pikes leaned against the wall behind them.
Duggan,
Neither seems to be paying particular attention.
Duggan, we found your goblins, and they're bored.
And I will step forward with one single move action and just banging my axe against my shield just to get their attention. But there's no stealth here.
Okay. So you see them whip their heads in your direction and stand and kind of shift and look. They turn to face each other. And then one goes into the cave. The other one's just kind of waiting there.
Duggan, I think we screwed up. I think we made a mistake.
No, let them come.
Before we go any further, I pat Duggan on the shoulder. Go forth and enjoy, my friend.
Yes.
Actually, also before we go any further, I'm going to also touch Duggan on the shoulder.
That's a 50-foot range, so that's all of us. All allies gain a +1 bonus to hit and +1 bonuses to saves. Excellent.
So the dog also gets it.
Yes. Not as good.
3 this time. Just 1 less. Well, no, 2 less than before.
Bumps me up to a 19, which is a +3, still respectable.
Okay, so you perform this ritual, short incantation, and bolster everybody's resistances. But that other guy is just kind of there watching, like, oh God, what's going on?
I mean, I haven't seen anybody yet, so I'm just going to keep walking forward.
So you advance, and he turns and he runs into the cave.
All right, guys, here's the deal. Bless only lasts for 3 minutes right now. We got to go in there. We got to start hauling.
Okay. And I ran.
The rest of the party followed
Okay.
Hey.
Yep.
as we sprint after the goblins.
So you guys start running in, and you only see the one because the other one left quite a bit earlier. But you see this one definitely veer off to the left. You can see this passage kind of descends at a pretty steep. Or no, none of you can see anything because you haven't waited a minute for your
Right.
vision. So you just hear sounds of stones getting kicked and just darkness ahead of you.
We need light, or else I'm going in alone.
I don't have another light spell.
The wizard does, though.
I will use the parchment that we found.
Just tap the cleric on the head again.
Cast light on this parchment. What colored light do you make?
Blue.
Okay.
Ooh.
So blue light bathes forward, filling this passage, and you can see that it goes down at a pretty steep cliff with lots of gravel and loose things kind of kicked up, sliding down the surface of it. At the far end of the chamber, you can see that the passageway forks to the right and the left, and you definitely hear sound coming from both of them.
But we saw the dude scamper off to the left.
You did.
So I'm about to hit him with the blue light special here. Bringing it back to old school Kmart with the blue light special.
So the sound from that right passage is getting louder and louder and louder, and you hear cries and hoots and hollers and the sounding of banging metal as something is racing up that corridor. Not too long after that, you hear something similar coming from the left passage.
Well, I keep heading down the left. We're gonna.
Okay. As you round the bend to the left, you emerge. As you round to the bend to the left, you can see that the passage sort of continues winding, and around the bend come a number of these goblins with pretty sturdy metal armor. It's fairly patchwork, but they're armed with spears and swords and things. And
Duggan ran ahead, I slowed my pace, and Nim actually takes out his grappling hook and rope. It secures the grappling hook on one side, goes over to the other, and wraps it around a stalactite or a stalagmite sitting on the ground.
Okay.
It creates an ankle high barrier.
A little trip line.
Nice
Yeah,
job.
no, I bottleneck this passageway right there. Yeah.
So 6 goblins round the bend. They see you and they start crying and bashing their shields with their weapons, and they surge in your direction.
Let's
Behind
do
you,
this.
you hear similar sounds.
That's their problem.
Okay. Gonna roll
I never
initiative.
said he was a smart dwarf. I think it's my turn to roll the initiative.
Yes, it is.
I rolled a 10, so
I did not. I got a 6.
okay. So they close with you.
Excellent.
3 of them just beating on you as the others try to pass you by. One misses. One hits with a natural 19.
Nice.
What's your AC?
17.
And another hits. So
I said I would die before the dog. I didn't say that not all of us would also die.
So you get hacked in the side by a dirty, great big chopper of a sword that just into your like the trunk of your body, and then the other one comes over on the shoulder and just bites into the metal, warps your armor, and you feel it puncturing, and you feel blood coursing down your body as they hit you. The other one lunges at you, but you're able to knock him back. But two of them race past you on either side, further up the chamber. Behind you, that whoever's at the rear, that sound is getting louder. It's your guys' turn.
It is. That's fun. Well, let's see. Now, is there any, like, probably not, but I'm just going to, like, ability to, like, hew into multiples at once, or because they don't have the extra attack thing yet, and they're not, and I don't have the level one or lower ones. Yeah.
Here's how I'll rule it. If you crit, any damage in excess of a kill can be transferred to the next one.
Perfect. I like it. Thank you. Because I've got that. I've got the +1 from Bless. I've got the +1 for just swinging on goblins. Let's see if it does the math properly. It did not. So there should be an additional +5 to that, because that is a prime check. So that is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Doesn't do anything fancy, but it will still do some work. 6 points of damage to that goblin.
Okay. How do you kill him?
Oh, just I'm swinging for effect, and I was trying to hew through him and into the other, so it probably would catch on the collarbone and turn it into his ribs rather than going straight through his neck.
Okay.
So just kind of hooks into him, and I just rip it out. And
all right, and he crumples, but the other two are there ready to fight you. The
others. You never told me the damage, by the way.
Oh, did I not?
No, you gave me the description, but you didn't say.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was 8 damage total.
Ooh, yeah, I'm fuckered up. I'm okay with that.
And somewhere ahead of you, amid all of the banging and battle cries, you start hearing this high-pitched squealing that's building in timbre and intensity. What are the rest of you doing?
I apologize for the TPK that's about to happen, but
all right. I really hope that what I'm about to do isn't stupid. I, in order to, where's the rope at? Is it just about
literally
where we are?
You're standing next to where he was setting the tripwire. That's why right. Nim looks up to you and goes, "Mind to the rope."
All right. Right here. I think I can pin it. Yeah, there we go. Right over there. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
In order to kind of at least slow down the people coming from the left tunnel.
Sure. It sounds like they're almost upon you based on the sound coming from that direction.
And then I think that's about all I can do.
Okay. So what form does the weapon take? I guess that's up to you.
We'll say it's like one of my maces.
Okay. So a spectral mace materializes hovering in space in that area. You don't bid it to move. It's just there kind of warding the passage.
Yeah.
Okay. So that appears. Sarana. What do you do?
I am casting spider climb on myself,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Okay.
start climbing the wall.
You can climb the wall next round. This round, you're just
Yes.
imbuing yourself with the magic.
Yes.
And you feel this tremendous adhesion on your hands and feet.
Sticky, sticky, sticky.
Where's the
No.
dog? Where's Lyca?
Normally it's Nim that has sticky fingers. I had to change that.
The dog, I will say, is probably, who has he made the strongest bond with? I guess Duggan. So it's behind you, just barking and howling like crazy.
Yes.
It hasn't attacked anything, but it's going berserk. I believe that's the end of the round, so we will roll initiative again.
That back around to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Six.
I also rolled a 6, so this will happen simultaneously.
Vamos.
Around the bend, from whence you had come, emerge 3 goblins. 2 of them armed with spears, the other with his pike, and they're marching up the passageway toward the rearmost of your party. They kind of look at the floating weapon thing and don't know what quite to make of that, but they've got orders. They're advancing. The 2 that raced past Duggan will go down the hall and try and get. I can't tell who's who here. Can't zoom in.
The wizard's next, behind me.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're going to try and get Sarana.
Yep. So James,
They're racing up. To
2
you.
of those goblins are already past, and then should be on the wizard this round.
Mhm, correct. And then also turning around the bend ahead of you, very vaguely illuminated, you see several things, fairly large, low to the ground, furry, kind of crawling across the ground in your general direction.
Yes. All right. Well,
I'll let you guys go first. I've just kind of positioned them where they're going to be, and then they're going to attack if they can.
well, my round's very easy. Just slamming battle axe into goblin.
Sure. There's, I believe, 2 of them on you.
Yes, and that is a 9.
It's probably not 9 total.
Let's see, 9 total. Yes.
Okay. So you swing with that battle axe again, but now they know that it's coming, and they kind of catch it with the shield and roll it aside as they're going to respond in kind and hit you. So this is all happening simultaneously. So I'm going to roll for them. 1 misses. The other hits though, and you were struck for 6 points of damage. Your shield having been knocked aside, he drives his blade center mass.
And
feel more
I
blood.
am at -1 now.
Okay, so you're not dead. You are not even unconscious. You are lamed. You go down. You can crawl. You can shout. You can look around. You can't do any attacks. You cannot use any abilities. The only thing you can do is crawl at 5 feet per turn. You can try and get out of there, but they're probably going to wallop you pretty good here in a minute.
That's okay.
Okay.
And you said we needed these things to be stronger. You underestimated how dumb I am and how willing these people are to follow my dumbness.
Yes. So, meanwhile, Sarana, you're beginning to climb the wall. That's right. And you hear 2 of them kind of coming up behind you. One of them gets close enough to strike at you. That's a 19 on the die. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fine.
Max,
I
you
try to
take
get
6
out of reach.
You take 6 points of damage climbing up the wall, but you're able to get up there the rest of the way. The ones surging up the hall behind, 3 of them will advance, but they're not going to be able to close. I think that mace might be able to hit one of them this round, but that's it. So if you want to make the mace attack,
Okay. And does using the mace as like an attack, does that count as my action?
I'm going to say no.
Oh,
That'd be
okay.
a pretty functionless spell.
I'm gonna hit you with the mace from like 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the
I'll
tripwire does nothing.
Yeah, just roll it based off of your mace.
I don't know
on
where it
your sheet.
is. Where
Right where the two of us are standing. Like I had strung it there. We're standing just behind it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then one of them, he'll make it save. He failed with a critical fail, so he's running forward. It catches, and he face plants. The other one sees this happen, looks down, and recognizes what's going on. But the other one's face down, so I'll give you a +5 to hit him.
alrighty. And then with my eventually when it comes back around,
You can go.
I'm gonna smack this goblin right here with the magical mace.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
the-
it's just as if you were swinging the mace itself. It strikes as if
Normal
you were
attack.
using your normal BTH.
$15
And then
that'll
the
do it.
stuff-
plus
Flatten.
1 because bless.
Yep,
Yeah, that'll
so
do it.
16. So that just a D8 of damage there.
Alrighty. I'll take it.
How much?
Does bless also go for damage, or is it just
Just
okay?
to hit.
Just a 6.
Okay. How does it kill him?
As he's just going to run by, it'll just pivot and smack him in the back of the head.
He collapses. So one of them is dead. Another one is racing up the hall and falls face forward, down on the ground. The other one's a little bit further behind and sees how sideways this is all going, like immediately.
For Theoman,
And Nim tries to lock eyes with that one and goes, "We brought your payment. Why are you attacking us?"
and then
And holds up the pouch.
Oh, okay, you do. All right. So is that all you're doing this round? Is showing him the pouch?
Yeah, I'm demanding why they're attacking us. And I'm talking to the one with the pike because he looks, like maybe he's in charge. It's a bigger weapon.
What language are you saying this in? Common? Okay. He doesn't say anything right away. He seems very perplexed. He doesn't do
said,
anything. He's just like, what?
you said Theoman still has his action.
Yes,
Yes.
you still get to do something. There's one face down in front of you.
He's shaking a sack at it.
Oh, he's shaking the sack of the other one.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm talking to the one that's still standing, but
Okay, this guy isn't gonna listen to me if I kill a downed man right in front of him. I'm gonna move and start making my way towards Duggan.
Okay, so you step away further back down the hall.
Yeah.
Serana, you scale part of this wall and you're basically over these goblins now. If you want to do something, you're certainly free to do so.
Well, actually, I didn't climb too high. I'm reaching down. The one that hit me is getting a very shocking experience. I'm
Okay.
hoping. I rolled a 3.
What are you doing?
Shocking grasp.
Okay, so he takes 3 points of damage, or was that 3 to?
Let me look at the spell because I actually just rolled it from my HUD.
let's see.
I'm assuming it's like a touch attack or something.
Yeah, it's a potent
What'd you get to save?
charge within the hands. Inflicts 1d8 damage per level. A target actively defending against a touch attack requires the caster to make a touch attack roll.
Okay, so roll it. Make an attack roll. You need to be to 10.
just
Yeah.
a second here.
D20 plus your BTH.
Okay. Because it gave me quarterstaff and dagger that I could attack with, but this is not. Oops, it helps if I put the R in there. Oh, a natural 20.
Okay. So you just right on his head.
That electrocutes the goblin.
Yeah. And how much damage does he suffer?
3.
It was 1d10 per level or 1d8 per level?
It was 1d8 plus
1 per
One
caster
per
level.
yeah.
So that'd be 1d8 plus 3.
Yes.
Yes. Apparently. 1 second. Because it just, apparently it did not roll the damage right. So let's just /R. 1d8 plus 3. Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
I would have assumed that you would just add 3 to whatever the roll was before.
I don't know what it did before, so I just rolled it.
Did a 2 plus. No, it didn't even.
It
no,
did
it just,
something really weird. It didn't even seem to make any sense to me, so I just rolled
Okay.
what it was supposed to roll.
How do you
Yeah.
kill him?
I can barely reach him, and with my fingertips touch the top of his head, and you can just see the shock judder through his entire body, and he just jiggles and dies.
The goblin at the rear, who's being parlayed, sees this over your shoulder. One of his friends just get obliterated with electricity. He turns around and he turns like he's gonna leave. He doesn't get to go this round, but
It's like the soft spot in a baby's head. Just
that's right. Theo, I believe you've all gone. Is that right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's the end of the round. New round. Somebody roll a d10.
It's Dave's turn again.
Yep. All of us are just failing.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1, so you guys get to go first.
Let's- I'll wait and see what happens.
And if you notice, James said, "But welcome to my luck," because, well, there's a character I've been trying to kill for several months because I wanted a different character, and yeah.
Okay.
you
Right,
said
you get-
that. Oh, sorry.
No, you guys get to go first. Go ahead.
You said that we can move half our movement speed and do an attack.
Correct.
Okay. It doesn't tell me what my movement is here. Is it 30 feet for
Yeah.
humans?
I think it's under your
Okay.
combat tab.
Yeah, on the combat
Yeah,
tab, right beside base to hit.
The box was just empty for me.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
that's
a
weird.
James fault then.
No,
Yeah.
it's not him.
No, if it's something wrong with Foundry, we blame James.
Okay, that guy's dead. I'll move.
There's another
There's
one.
still one.
right
There's
there,
still
yeah.
one alive by me.
Right. Just gonna see if I can move like.
Can't really move through him.
Yeah.
I put the bottleneck in the wrong spot.
Okay. I'll go ahead and bonk him on the head.
Okay.
So, where'd the character sheet go? There it is. Once again, mace.
Nice.
It's a 21.
It'll hit.
Noise.
A soft tap on the head for 3 damage.
How do you kill him?
Oh, just
Soft
straight
tap.
down.
Just
These guys only have 3 hit points.
Gallagher'd him.
Lorch.
Yeah, I'll just smack him down, and then I'll keep making my way. Because I think I moved 5 feet.
Yes.
You can move
Something like-
another
10 feet.
or 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then don't
You see
forget
the-
your spiritual weapon.
Rounding the bend, you see the dwarf collapsed on the ground. I think there's still 2 goblins on him,
Yep.
Yeah.
looking like they're about to cut his head off. And there's
Okay.
a mess of something coming up the hallway as well.
Before we say that I moved from where I was, can I do a swing with my spiritual weapon to the guy on the ground?
I mean, you've moved, but sure, you can direct it.
Okay. What is that?
12.
12?
Not enough. It knows.
Okay.
Oh no, it's on the ground. Is it?
Yeah,
The one
that's the
that's
one
face
that
down?
tripped.
Yeah.
Okay,
this
so
is
that's
the
plus
one
5. So yeah, that
had
hits him.
tripped, yes.
That hits
Okay.
him.
See if we take out this guy. No, we don't. All right.
So 1
2
damage.
damage.
2 damage. All right, so it buffets the back of him, and he kind of turns to try and get up. Is that everybody? No.
Nim,
Hello.
who's holding the bag of stones that
Yeah.
he was using to simulate the coins, just hits the goblin that's laying at his feet
Okay.
with the improvised club.
Okay. Sure. Just roll me a straight d20.
Rocks. You're just
No mods, just
slapjacking
roll a
this
D20.
goblin. That tracks.
So you buffet him on the head, but it doesn't seem to have much of an effect.
And I will crawl my 5 feet
You'll crawl your
back
5 feet.
towards the cleric and order the dog to go back to the wizard.
Okay. So it turns and starts bounding up the hall. Is that everybody?
Yes, now it's the
Yes.
goblin's turn.
Okay. So the 2 goblins that were going to menace you are just going to step up and try and kill you because they're really excited to get at least one of you out of the picture.
Let's do this.
One strikes at you but is not able to puncture your armor. The other one does hit though for max damage. So you take 6 points of damage as he just wham slams his sword down like between your shoulder blades.
Brings me to officially the dying stage at -7.
Yes. Okay. So now you will lose 1 hit point every round.
Mm-hmm.
Once you hit -10, you are dead. Or if he just hits you again, then you're out too. And then surging up the hall behind these goblins come these enormous rats, climbing over the corpses of their allies, moving in, trying to get at you any way that they can. At the rear of the chamber, from whence you all had originally come, that remaining goblin with the pike turns and flees up the corridor and out of your light and into the darkness.
Oh, goodness. I'm amused.
Well, nuts.
New round of initiative.
Yes.
All
Not
right, Mabel,
You got this.
it's all on you. My life is in your hands.
4.
I rolled an 8. I'm sorry.
Excellent. I don't care.
apologize.
Nothing to apologize for.
I don't walk into one shots expecting to live. I don't walk
No.
into any game that James is a part of and expect to live.
I rolled a
Living's
6.
a bonus.
I've rolled a 6 on this die every time I've rolled it tonight.
Nice.
So he cuts your head off.
Excellent.
He lops it completely off, and you see the dwarf's head tumble a few times, and the 2 goblins that are there just explode into light and then turn their attention toward the cleric, their next victim, and all these rats start surging up behind them, and they actually shift a little bit to allow them to pass through. I would say that maybe one of them can squeeze through and attack the cleric this round. These rats,
Yeah.
but is not able to strike at you. Your defenses are too good; it's not able to harm you.
All right.
The rest of you at the rear of the chamber have. Oh no! There's one goblin that's getting up. He got hit in the head with a rock. He's like, "What the fuck was that?" And he sees the halfling. He's like, "Well, okay, somebody's got to die." What's your armor class?
My armor class is a magnificent 14.
I rolled a 15 on the die.
Really?
So he lunges at you with his spear, and it bites into your breast, and you take 3 points of damage.
Ow!
Only 3 points of damage.
It's a third of my health.
You only have 9 hit points.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm only a level 2 rogue.
That's true. I keep thinking you're all level 3.
No,
Um,
I was also level 2.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So, okay. I will let you play the dog.
Oh, sweet action. Reverse John Wick. So tired of all of my friends
You
dying.
did promise to die before the dog.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So here are the stats for the dog. I will just tell you what they are, and then you can do with that as you desire. What the
Excellent.
hell is the dog?
Hiding from you because you need the stats now.
Okay, so it's a first level creature.
Okay.
It has 6 hit points. Armor class is 15.
Okay.
Its primes are physical. So that means strength, dex, con are its primes. It doesn't have any scores.
Yeah.
What you'll do is you'll roll a d20, you'll add the creature's level. So you'll
So
D20 plus 1
first level
for everything.
And then primes on those. Okay.
It attacks with a bite for 1d6 damage, and it moves at 40 feet around.
Excellent. Thank you.
It's also carrying 7,476 gold. No, I'm kidding.
Perfect.
Man, this dog is loaded.
Right?
So it's your guys' turn, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't think Theomin's getting out of this alive, and I don't think he thinks he is either.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna start swinging. Can I swing on specifically the goblin that killed Duggan?
Of course, yeah. He's the one to your right.
There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna try and kill him with a mace.
Okay. That'll hit.
19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh,
Oh,
9 damage.
Nice.
okay. How badly do you ruin him?
I'm going to grab him by the scruff of the neck, and I'm going to hold his face to Duggan. I'll say, "Look at what you did!" And I'm just gonna slam him headfirst into the brick wall or into the stone wall.
You hear an audible crack as you slam him as hard as you can, and his eyes roll back white, and he just goes limp in your grip.
I think his children's children felt that.
Yeah. So the northern of those two goblins is dead.
So what does
Okay.
the spectral mace do?
Yeah, there's one goblin left back there. Do you have to see it to direct it or what?
I don't know. if
Doesn't
it said.
specify.
Okay. So because you're focused on other shit, here's how I'm gonna rule it. If you can make me a successful wisdom check, you can do that. You can direct it while fighting.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a challenge level of 2. So basically, what that means is that your target number instead of a 12 is now a 14.
Okay.
So
Let
you roll a
us-
d20, add all your stuff.
Oh, that was so close to another 20. Like a nat 20.
14.
Total is Adding everything, 20.
Damn. You got an 18 wisdom? Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a
Okay.
cleric.
Yep.
They were very generous with the attributes.
Yeah, in my
But that's
head, I just picture
Yeah.
I picture the mace just spinning around like a helicopter and just kind of moving towards goblins.
Uh-huh. So you can have an attack this round. There's one
Okay.
goblin left back there.
In my mind's eye, I see it. But I can't hit it.
Ooh. Okay. So it's just spinning. And it starts drifting toward the goblin. But the goblin's on the ground. You don't know that because you're not looking at it. But that halfling's standing up. So roll damage for me.
Oh, if I...
Come on, Wyatt.
Show me the 8. Show me the 8. That was almost narrowly avoided disaster there.
It was almost a grenade, huh?
So you get conked for 5 points of damage, I believe.
I cannot see with the wolf token selected or the dog token, so it'll be moved up and going after that goblin because he can't get to the pile of goblins and rats behind where the cleric's blocking the way. So it's going to go after the one.
Yep.
Let's see.
Your bonus to hit is also your level, so you get a plus a d20 plus 1.
I just want to clarify. I'm showing that had a +1, correct? On the damage.
Oh, did it? I don't know.
Yeah. So that did exactly 6, bringing me to exactly 0.
Okay, so you go down.
Oh.
You get clobbered and collapse.
Excellent.
The dog bounds up past you, though, to attack.
And gets a 4.
This goblin has 1 hit point and has not been hit. He's had 1 hit point for like 2 rounds. And it lunges at him, but at this point the goblin is up and is got the sword between him and the dog, and you're trying to close with him, but he's maintaining that. Or no, it's a spear. So he's got the spear. He's every time the dog tries to lunge, the spear is almost going to catch him. So he's not able to land a bite this round.
Dave, I'm a lethal machine.
Yeah. So you're not unconscious though. You're just down. So you can crawl. You can shout for help. You can be like, "Somebody help me!" or whatever. I think that just leaves Serana. Is that right?
Yep.
Yes, and I've been trying to figure out what to do.
Fireball.
I don't think you're.
Yeah, I wish.
Fireball.
I don't actually have any useful spells left at this point.
Ooh, that's not good.
Climb along the ceiling and GT the FO.
I can't. It's not something I can do. I am going to move over. Yeah, I can get. No,
okay.
I can't quite. Half of my movement would be there, and that's not close enough to hit the 1 point goblin.
No.
So,
another thing you can do, I've probably neglected to mention this, is sprint. This may be relevant to your interests at this point.
But you said if I do half my movement, I can still attack.
Sure, yeah, correct.
And that's what I was trying to do.
Okay,
but I do have a dagger. Can I throw the dagger at him?
Daggers are used at range.
Sure, yeah.
Are you
Natural
shitting me?
Whoa! Okay, wait a minute. All right, how do you kill it?
Out of desperation, because I know that Nim is down. The dog's trying to attack him and not managing to. I fling the dagger, hoping that it will hit, and it goes right through his eye.
Okay, sure.
I hope this works. Oh, it did.
And it did.
And that 1 point of damage.
Hey, he was dead anyway. You got him. He killed him. He only had 1 hit point.
Pommel first, right
Which
into
is
the
what
eye.
made me laugh even more when I rolled the damage and it was just one.
That's fantastic. I love this.
All right. You guys got to go first, so now it's their turn. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are we sure?
No, you
Yes.
went first that round.
We went first, so that's the
All
end of the round. So it's a
Oh
new
yeah,
initiative.
that is the end of the round. So
Okay.
it is
My turn.
Mike's
Yeah.
turn. Yeah.
A nice 4.
I also rolled a 4, so everything will happen concurrently again. But I will let you guys go first.
I could no, because I can move and I could get closer to Nim, but I can't actually heal him because all of my stuff is touch.
Yep.
But if I run away, you know what? Whatever. I'm gonna get stabbed when my turn comes, so I guess I'll run over and try and
Okay.
slow
As
them
you turn
down.
to flee, the two of them. Well, I guess it wouldn't be an opportunity attack. It's just their attack because everything's happening simultaneously. Your armor class is really high, though, isn't it? It's like 20.
21.
Okay. So they both lunge at you. One misses. They both miss. There was a rat, too.
Yay.
It's going to take a shot at you. And it missed as well.
Okay. I will run over towards Nim and stand there.
Sure. Yeah, because that's about all you can do this round.
Yep. And also my spectral weapon goes away because it's 3 rounds.
Oh, sure. Okay, so that fades. There's no
Yep.
goblins in this section of the corridor. They're all dead.
Oh, I'm gonna look down at the goblin that Serana just killed and be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I felt my mace hit something in my mind." Oh, did the goblin get to Nim first?
Oh, you hit me! Ow! And I went and
Okay.
put on my official Knights of the Smith Dinner Table uniform.
His red shirt.
So
I died first, though.
you guys are all doing this. The rats further up the chamber will advance their full movement this round, and you can see them all rounding the bend. There's 6 of them, huge rats, covered in boils and partially furred and gleaming red eyes and long yellow incisors. They're just sort of marching in your direction, seemingly trained to attack like guard dogs. But they won't be able to attack this round. They just advance. That's all of their actions. Oh no, there's one goblin as well. He attacked, so he will move half his movement up. The goblin will.
And then there's the one with the pike down at the.
So he fled. He's gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He ran away.
Oh, that's right. Because all the other goblins around were dead. So
Yeah.
there was just the one left.
Okay, so you guys can act if you haven't.
Yep. We have acted. Actually, no, wait.
You haven't done. It's a new round, so you haven't done anything.
Dog will
Yeah.
move forward and bite
Bite a rat.
this one. We'll attempt to. No. My dice were good for Duggan, not so good for the
Not
dog.
so good for the dog. So the rat and the dog start going at it. He runs up, and the rat kind of retreats and scurries around and gets between his legs, and it's too quick. The rogue is still down. That just leaves the wizard.
I'm going to use my quarterstaff to hit the rat that's closest to me.
There's
Okay.
a goblin that's closest to you.
He's dead.
No, this guy right up here.
Oh, the
Oh, is that a
goblin.
goblin?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I wasn't scrolled in enough to see what was what.
Hmm.
Yeah, that is a goblin. Well, he's the one I'm hitting, or trying to anyway.
Did I do that?
I don't think I'm hitting him.
Nope.
How do I view the game? Everything's dark for me.
You
It's fine.
Probably have to move the map around.
Yeah. If you
I-
right click on the map, you can pull it around.
Or zoom out and find
It's-
where
Yeah.
we're at.
It's fine. I can see it on the thing. Okay, so you strike at it, but you're not able to close. Thank you. I believe that's everybody, right?
Yep.
Okay. New initiative, new round.
All right, Wyatt.
Wyatt,
Oh, is
Don't
it
screw
back
us
to me?
up.
it's
Yep.
back to you.
Okay, let's go.
5.
Perfectly
Respectable.
average.
I rolled a 10.
Of course you did.
So these 2 dice are the instruments of your demise.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm having
All right.
a ton of fun.
Yes.
So the goblin is going to lunge at the wizard who tried to strike him. But that's a 2 on the die. So he strikes, but you're able to knock his blade aside with the length of your quarterstaff. And he's shouting at these rats. And the rats are seemingly obeying his commands. And they're sort of dispersing up the corridor and intermingling with your party. The one tangling with the dog will try to bite at him, but is not successful in doing so. 2 will go for the cleric. One of them actually managing to hit you, which is incredible.
Help, he's in my leg.
For 3 points of damage, as you just feel these incisors
Ow.
into your calf.
Rude.
So that's 3 of them. 2 more will move in. But the dog and the cleric and the wizard can strike at them as they try to move through. One's going for the wizard and one's going for the rogue. The wizard gets bit for 3 points of damage.
Dog coming after the one as it's moving
I'm at
through.
1.
And the one going for the rogue does not manage to strike true.
And that was the dog biting at the one that was moving through.
Yep.
Does a 12 hit?
Everything's on different pages now because you've drawn everything from the dungeon out.
I'm really good at pulling entire dungeons.
Yeah. Where the hell is he? Oh, it's in the cave. Duh. What was the
12.
hit? That does not hit.
Okay, I'll go ahead and make my attack roll on the rat.
Okay. The rat?
15.
That will hit.
All right. Kicking this rat.
Kicking the rat. Kicking the rat.
Oh,
You
kicking that rat.
you atomized that rat.
You punted that rat so hard.
And I believe that's all of their actions. So those 2 rats, the furthest to the left, should actually be between the rogue and the wizard. If you can fit them in there, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that. But you guys get to go.
All right.
All right.
I have a question.
Yes.
I will not feel bad if you shoot this down immediately.
Okay.
This is a Hail Mary. So
Okay.
I have the level 0 spell Create Water.
Okay.
And it says that water can be created in an area as small as will actually contain the liquid. Hypothetically, can I create the water in the lungs of the rat
So-
and or goblin?
So poorly
God.
written.
That's
Like
such,
water can accumulate at different densities, so that doesn't make any sense.
yeah,
That's Steven's writing.
that's a wannabe idea that's been around for a very long time. No biscuit.
It's
Mhm.
it's a Hail
Okay.
Mary.
So here's what I'll say. You can attempt it. You don't know if it'll work or not. Has your character ever attempted it before?
Probably not. I mean, this is horribly cruel for a cleric to do.
Yeah, you can try.
All right. If this doesn't work, next round I will get Nim up, or I will die.
Right? I love it that you're like, oh, let's try to create water in a rat when you have the ability to heal somebody. Wyatt,
It's creating
Okay,
water in a
okay.
river.
Consider
He
this.
fits right
What's the
into
point
this
of
group.
what's the point of getting him up if he just immediately goes back down? Because I only have 2 more healing things.
It's called drawing aggro. Take your turn, man. This is just
Okay.
I love it. I love that that's where your brain went.
What type of roll is this going to be?
So I would like roll percentiles for me, please.
Oh, God.
Ooh. I like
If you
percentiles.
roll 100,
81.
so what are you trying to materialize the water in specifically?
Lungs. The rat's
Of-
lungs.
Just all the rats?
Yeah.
Okay. So you materialize this, and just a sheet of water just explodes on top of all of them. They just get soaked and they squeak and they look around.
You're washing the rats.
Yeah, you're wet now, so there's...
At least it'll be
Yeah.
a sanitary death.
Hey, Wizard, do you have any more shocking spells? That might be good now.
No, I don't.
The dog, on the other hand, 19 on that rat.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
I don't know why the damage is saying 1d20 plus 1, but that's not accurate.
Oh, you don't add your level for damage.
Right. No, that's why I was like, I'll just roll it just a flat d6 over here. And
Rat.
6 points of damage.
Rat destroyed. He grabs it, shakes it around, throws it. It's torn in two.
It's like my
And I'm going to try to hit the goblin again.
Okay.
it's like my pit bull with a new toy. Just
Yeah.
A 15.
Ooh, does that hit? It might.
I get her the heavy chewer bark buff.
That hits.
She is through it in 5 minutes.
Yay! For exactly enough damage.
So how do you kill him?
Crack him right on top of the head with the quarterstaff.
All right. Suddenly it's just you and these rats. Has anybody not acted this round?
The rogue hasn't acted.
He's down still.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that's a new initiative.
Yeah.
That would be Dave again.
Yes.
Oh,
Perfect.
of course.
I rolled a
Guys,
3.
we got this. We're
Rolled a
doing
3.
good.
I hope so.
So the rearmost rat is going to advance and I guess try to attack the dog. The other two will attack the cleric, and then one will go for wizard or halfling. Wizard, do you prefer odd numbers or even numbers?
I'm odd. So
Okay.
odd.
I rolled a 4, so you don't get. He's going after the halfling.
Excellent.
Miss.
Dave
Miss.
likes seeing my shield.
What's the dog's armor? What's the dog's armor class? I forget.
15.
Okay, that's a miss. That's a miss. So then it's just the one on the halfling. That's a hit. How much do these things do? Giant rats. It's only a D2. That's not too bad. 2 points of damage as you're bit while down.
Oh!
What's that take you to, Dave?
I think -2.
-2.
Yeah. So these rats are scurrying around. You're moving around trying to get them. And you all hear up the passage from whence you had come a lot of movement.
Yes.
Boom, boom, boom. Ah! Dish, 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 dish. Wah! Just shouting and howls. You
Get
hear
Nim up. It's time to go.
heavy footfalls of something enormous moving through the passage. But it's your guys' turn.
Get Nim up. It's time to go. And I
Alrighty.
swing at the rat that
Yep.
just bit Nim.
Okay.
with a 14, a 15.
That hits. Dead. How do you kill it?
Again, just this one's a side sweep and smack it right into the wall.
Okay.
Oh, that's a very dead rat with a nat 20 on the
How do you
wolf.
kill it?
Yes.
Oh, it just bites, shakes, and then lets go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll that D8. Don't roll a 1.
No, because even if I get a 1, I believe he pops back up.
So how I typically rule it is that rather than try and heal them out of negative, the spell will just put him at 1, no matter what you roll.
Oh, okay.
If you'd rather roll for it and risk him not getting up, I'm okay with that.
I mean, only a 1 or 2 won't get him up.
Can I defer to Dave?
No, you have to decide yourself, Wyatt.
All right. Theomin is gonna help me out, big guy. And I'm gonna roll for it.
Okay.
Yes. See, he gets 3.
There we go.
Okay.
He's up to 3 now.
Nim, get up. We're getting the hell out of here.
That's the average sword stroke.
It is. But it's better than 1.
All right. So you are roused and you get up this round. You feel horrifically sore.
This rat is now dead.
Yeah.
Mr. Smith.
I think that's everybody.
Yeah.
And we are playing Brave Store Robin and running away.
Well, next round you will be.
Attempting to, because it's new round.
It's a new round.
It's your turn to roll.
It's my roll. An 8.
Roll a 5. You guys get to go.
Yes. Run away.
Run away. Time to sprint.
Okay. So you all break and start.
Sprint.
So it would be 1 your normal movement this round, double next round, triple the round after that, up to quadruple.
Gotcha.
You got to build up to it.
Sweet baby Jesus.
So you
The
guys
dog moved 40.
wait.
Oh,
Gotta stop.
Well, the dog had a speed of 40, so I just moved the 40.
Are
And
these
I've got
5 foot or 10 foot squares?
5 foot.
Oh, okay. Then,
Yeah, I can't. It shows us how far we're going. I
Okay.
went to 30.
So you guys
Oh.
begin racing up the corridor. To your left, you just hear this cacophony of noise as these marching forces is advancing toward you. Whether or not you look in that direction as you're sprinting is up to you, but they are going to wade into the battle this round.
Yep.
Oh,
6 goblins armed in pretty sturdy armor march up armed with swords and shields, and this enormous humanoid with a yellow sort of sickly skin, tiny little white eyes with purple pupils, wiry black hair, and this awful stench of like curdled milk, with the biggest axe you've ever seen just lumbering up the corridor with the huge grin.
And he throws it over his shoulder as he's running from the giant.
Black gums, curling yellow teeth, and you just hear him laughing.
Oh, goodness. I love it. Fantastic.
Visitors should stay for dinner.
I don't want to be your dinner.
So who's rearmost? It's the cleric and the rogue.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give them a bonus for taking from behind. The rogue gets hit for 3 damage.
Oh, goodness.
2 of them attack the cleric. More of them kind of burst into the hallway. Another 3 of them, and are going to strike at the wizard. What's the wizard's armor class?
11.
Okay. One of them hits you, and the other one hits you as well.
I'm down.
2. You take 7 points of damage total from 2 of them just hacking at you with these swords.
I'm at -6.
Okay, so you go down. The giant lumbers into the chamber. The only one standing is the cleric. And you see him heft the biggest, it's like a headsman's axe, but he's hefting it like it's a hatchet. And he brings it over his head, and he brings it screaming down on you. What's his level? That's like a 25 to hit.
It's going to hit.
Yeah.
Not the giant fire beetles. Where is he? Oh, fuck.
I just want to let everyone know you're welcome.
Did I get
You take-
obliterated?
You take 12 points of damage as this axe comes roaring down on top of your head.
I'm at -3.
Okay. So does that just leave the dog?
Yes,
Yes.
who is
Go, dog, be free.
at
Okay.
this point the dog is running away.
So he hits you. They are just shrieking in delight, and they start grabbing you all and dragging you, partially conscious, up the chamber into God knows what, down the left corridor, around the bend, into a communal area that just reeks of goblins and rats. In the center of the chamber, you can dimly see this enormous cauldron sitting on hot coals with something boiling in it. And they just pick you up and dump you one after another into the stew pot, and you all boil alive.
But the dog
The
survived.
dog made it.
Yeah.
See,
That's I
this is
said I
because
would
you
die
said we
before
were going
the
to pull an anti-John Wick. The
Yeah.
dog survived.
The dog survived.
Everyone else
Yep.
dies.
Yep.
It's okay. I'm okay with this. This was an absolute ton of fun.
Yes, it was.
The irony is we James put all this work into the dungeon, and we saw 2 hallways.
It's not unusual
mean-
for a one-shot.
It
show
is
show
what
them the
it is.
room where they die. Show them the room where they die, at least.
Yeah, I can do that.
Let's show everybody what we're doing. And I just want to thank Jeremy for putting this together with us,
Mhm.
showing
Yes.
off
And
how
tolerating us.
showing off
Oh, this
Castles
is
and
fun.
Crusades for us, because I've never played Castle and Crusades. I very much enjoy the old school lethality to it, so that is always a good thing.
Yes.
Now you don't have to run it this way. I kind of took the gloves. You guys were like, "Oh, we can take it," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah,
The scenario assumes a level of skullduggery and sneaking, but that's okay.
that-
I mean,
that is-
Mike was playing a dwarf, so
Yeah. Mike playing a dwarf, there is no sneaking.
I gave
What is this
everyone
sneaking you
opportunities
speak of?
to
Speak of?
stop me from doing the dumb things. And if nobody is going to stop me from doing the dumb things, I'm going to do the dumb
But
thing.
where's the fun in that?
Right. But all in all, that was just delightfully fun.
It really was.
That was great.
Mhm. Yeah, I think for most people who have either sampled old school or even modern gaming, it's not that it's pretty familiar to the palate, like the mechanics of it. It's I've had a table that had like a really old school AD&D guy, a 3.5 guy who's like a super munchkin, and then like a really casual 5th edition player, and they all just integrated with it seamlessly, which is kind of cool.
it's definitely a fun game. I got to play with Chuck as my game master back at Gamehole
Mhm.
with 13 players, and it still flowed
Yeah.
incredibly smooth.
Yeah, the single action per round really lets it go. And
Yes.
I do enjoy that. Earlier in the chat, we did post it, but if you're just listening to it or you're hitting the replay, you can find more about Castles and Crusades at trolllord.com. Check them out if you see them at a convention. Throw pull tab games at Jeremy. He loves them.
No, that was Dakota, I thought.
I'm aware, but remember they took the picture of him looking all downtrodden at the pile of them.
Oh yes, I do remember that. They framed it so it looked like I had a horrible gambling addiction.
Yes, that's what I was throwing back to.
Yeah.
And that's that.
This is
wasn't
my
even
only
involved in
addiction.
that. Well, I want to thank everybody who stuck with us for the show.
Yeah.
We always enjoy getting to try these other different games. That's why we do this series.
Mhm.
If you like what we're doing, head on over to Patreon. Nightsmith, it's patreon.com/Nightsmith. I think it's Nightsmith Games. Hold on. Let me
Yes,
look at the
that's what you
video.
said the last time we did it.
Don't even know the pitch, James. This
Hey.
is
Hey, there it is. It's right there. It's scrolling across the bottom of your screen. If you
Having
like
one
the
guy
little bit of map
now
you got
that
to
can go
see,
back and post and fix it.
Nightsmith Games.
yeah, if it wasn't a live stream.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
editing this.
So if you like the maps that you saw, head on over to arkandforge.com, pick up the program, any asset packs that you like, put in the coupon code KOTSDT, and that will get you $5 off of every item in your cart. And then, as you all know, we are partners with Norse Foundry. We're all big lovers of the Norse Foundry dice.
Absolutely.
We've also got a coupon code for them. So norsefoundry.com, pick out your dice, put in the same coupon code KOTSDT, and that will get you 10% off your whole order. Beyond that, thanks for watching, everybody. This was a lot of fun. Even though I wasn't
Great.
actively playing,
I
still
wish
had
you
a
would
good
have been.
time.
Yeah.
it was,
Well, I was just smashing the game. I was like, five more rounds, 4 more rounds. Every round I was like, bring him closer.
it was great. I loved it.
All right.
Yeah, this was good. Jeremy, we will see you at the next convention we're all at together.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know when that will be, but
I'll see him at Page.
yes.
I'm not going to Page.
You're
Oh,
not going to Page?
I thought I was. It's a small
It's
team
Chuck-
going to Page. I'm not in it. It's a small club, and I'm not a part of it.
Who all's going to Page?
I don't know. I know. I assume at least Chuck is going.
I figured Dakota is because he has to drive all your guys' product.
Yeah, although yes, but I don't think he went last time. It was just Steven. Steven drove all the product because he was like a guest. I'm not sure who's going to be there. I will presumably be at Gamehole Con again next year, and I'm going to the next con I know I'm going to is Gary Con. So if you guys are at that one, I'll see you.
Unfortunately, we were not able to get in this year.
That sucks.
But I'm going to try and go. At least on my own. I might be dragging Mike with me if he's got time off. So
Well, I hope
that
you
way
guys
I
can make it there.
go
Yeah.
and enjoy a con instead of working a con.
Yeah,
It's a lot less fun when you're on the clock while you're there.
it's true.
Um,
But also, Merry Holidays, Happy Toyota-thon, whatever you celebrate.
Merry
Blessed
Christmas.
Yule.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you guys all next month in January. We are going to be finishing the Secret World.
That's
I have
so
not
much
settled on
fun.
a date yet, but we will definitely be finishing that.
You mean just really starting it because we lost
Yeah,
power
yeah.
within like the first 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I think it was the first 30 minutes, but all right. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. And remember, keep it savage.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.